Welcome back to Numbers on the Board.
Numbers on the board, yes.
Oh, what a day it is. What a day it is. Last night we had the best
I held
night.
his hand. He didn't even say nothing.
He ready for that. Best night of the NBA season this morning. Nico Harrison officially fired from his gig as the general manager of the Dallas Mavericks. We got so much to get into. I want to remind you to leave a like on the episode, subscribe, tell a friend, and tell a friend that if they're looking for NBA-related content, there's no better place to be than right here basically every day, if you really think about it.
Right here, right now.
Yeah.
You sitting at home anyway.
How we feeling today?
I'm not feeling good.
Uh-oh.
One of my good friends just got fired. I told you, if Nico ain't got nobody, he got me as a supporter. I thought he had one of the best moves in NBA history back in February.
You crazy for, messing with him.
Did you text him?
He'll trade your friendship
look busy
for a pack
right
of
now.
gum.
I think he might be in meeting right now.
He might be in meeting right now. How long is that meeting, by the way?
I don't think, what is there much to explain?
Yeah.
Yeah. I would send a text I probably won't make it. I saw
my agent will be there.
I saw the Shams report. I won't make it.
That'd actually probably be the best way too.
Just call me, man.
Yeah.
Y'all still have my money, right? All right, cool.
That still apply to GMs like it do to coaches?
What?
Like they still get paid even after they fired?
If you have a contract.
But that's a contract.
Oh, true.
Hire him if you want to. Yeah, he'll sign without reading. Clearly.
They still get that money.
Shout out to him then.
That's
Check
anybody
still
in the universe.
He also was with Nike for a gazillion years.
Yeah.
He's got cash. He good. Financially, he's all right. But we
Y'all
also
see him getting another GM job?
Fuck no.
Job? No?
Yeah,
If the Bulls fired Artunis Karnisovas and got Nico Harrison, how would you feel?
I'd be pretty pissed.
And Artunis Karnisovas not even good at his job. So that lets you know everything. I think he could get another front office job, if you will. He's not about to be the decision maker. Not after that.
Which is a shame to his degree. Not because other teams will hire him, but to ruin your job or career.
Your public image.
Yeah.
Your public image is completely
It's everything,
tarnished.
which is everything.
And
yeah.
so, once you ruin that, it's kind of hard for anybody to want to put you in that position where your face is pretty important to the company.
And up to that point, like we mentioned on a linear show, whatever, he wasn't doing a very horrible job. We had been sitting on this platform for years talking about how good Luka is and, the pieces that the Mavericks need to get to help elevate that to a championship team. And he was a general manager that was able to make those necessary moves to do so. Now, he did have some moves, the Jalen Brunson thing, and then obviously getting to the Luka trade, the Quentin Grimes trade after that. He kind of spiraled out. I mean, to even be the general manager right now and to have a generational talent that some say, and he's on the team is unwatchable, is kind of even nuts in itself. So, yeah, man, he's a special, unique one when it comes to general manager.
What he has to say kind of post-firing and after that, because all of his conversations were really kind of giving excuses. He never really gave some great answers to why his process. It was really just the defense wins championships. But obviously trading away Luka, it's so much more than that. People were literally looking into it it's got to be something underneath the table for this. And so I'm just curious to, again, see how his answers kind of maybe turn around a little bit, because it's done now. Mm-hmm. It's done. So no more of the excuses for it.
Yeah, I wonder if he does do a little press thing. Go on a podcast. Oh, Nico, your boy is right here. Just come on, Numbers on the Board. We ain't going to stroke your ego, though. We going to tell you that there's some nut shit. But I wonder if he does go do a little podcast or exit interview where he gives I don't even know. You say he's only giving excuses, but the reality is there's nothing he could say that would make it excusable.
That's why I don't think he goes on an interview run or anything. Because, what do you say?
Yeah.
The only thing he could do is say, that wasn't me, y'all. I'm being scapegoated.
Yeah. I would play that card, even if it's not true. Fuck it.
Hey, the ownership group, they had plans. They had this. I'm the one taking the fall. And I couldn't say that, obviously, when I had my job.
You got to add it in there, too. They going to deny it. That's what they going to do. They going to deny it.
But then the ownership going to come out and say, what's your excuse for that Brunson stuff? What's your excuse for that Caleb Martin trade? We ain't basketball people. We don't know Caleb Martin.
Yeah.
Quentin Grimes over there looking good in that 76ers uniform. And y'all
And they
got,
didn't have to pay. Like they said that one of the reasons they did it because he was going to hit restricted free agency. He hit restricted free agency and didn't get an offer. So he's just sitting there on the qualifying right now. So in another
playing too much
universe,
defense.
in another universe, he's still playing with Luka. Kyrie Irving is not injured. Derek Lively and you know the team that went to the championship is still existing and probably still contenders right now.
Yeah.
That's crazy. And he threw it all away. They threw it all away.
Who does Cooper Flag play for there?
Doubles?
No. That draft pick was the Mavericks, right?
Yeah, that's their own pick.
Because they sucked.
But in my mind, the way I'm looking at it, the Dallas Mavericks were one pick ahead of the Bulls as far as odds go. If the Mavericks are in the postseason, that means the Bulls just moved up one spot.
But then they don't do that because
It's too much domino effect, honestly. But I just want to say the Bulls.
Yeah. Which I wouldn't have been mad at. That ain't no problem.
That is best game.
I mean, we talked about it on the linears, but I want to talk about it again because it's important. Nico Harrison is the one getting fired, but it is a overarching thing too with ownership as well, right? Like I was mentioning on that show, the Dumont family is not a basketball family. They're investors. They're business people. They do the gambling, stuff like that. And in their mind, they just didn't recognize how important Luka Doncic was to the city, to the team, or to the association. And again, not using that as an excuse, because I think if you are going to be an owner of a sports team, the best example I could think of is like Ryan Reynolds and the other guy from Always Sunny in Philadelphia, whatever the hell his name is. They became owners of Rexford soccer club overseas. Ryan Reynolds didn't know a fucking thing about soccer. It's a whole TV series of him learning soccer, learning the players, learning the league and stuff. And now they make really good decisions and moves based on that. So it's kind of inexcusable to come in as an owner after being like,
I also feel like it's kind of hard to not know who Luka is.
No, I'm sure they know who he is. They literally own the team. I think in their mind, because Anthony Davis is still a great player, right?
Yeah.
If we have a general manager that we trust, that's saying like, hey, we have a top 3 players, what Luka is. But if we trade down just a little bit to a top 9 player, but we also get this other player on top of it, we know what we think about Luka, his defense. This guy is not a DPOY winner, but he made all defensive teams. Like, if you don't know basketball, there's a world where you can see somebody agreeing to that.
Mm-hmm.
It's not the smartest thing, obviously. It's not. I'm not giving him an excuse, but you can kind of see it.
Mm-hmm. And a part
I
of
feel
it,
like there's,
Especially if the dude that's making the decision saying, this dude fat as hell. He don't play. Look at this film right here when we're in the finals.
that's what I'm saying. It's always going to hang over them. And again, I mentioned on the linear, but like as long as Luka's in the league. But part of the reason, and it felt like the main reason, besides the defense, is they were saying that Luka was overweight, right? He wasn't going to get in shape. He spent the whole summer getting in shape. It was on the cover of Men's Health magazine. So
it was just in the fucking finals.
Yeah.
and
That's
he
my
dealing
part with the ownership. Like they don't get their part of this just as much as Nico, in my opinion, because if you're that savvy as investors and as business people to be in a position to be able to acquire the Mavericks, then it's hard for me to think that you didn't do enough due diligence to understand anything. You know what I mean? And that trade happening signals that you didn't understand anything. It signals that everybody involved was actually stupid and dumb as fuck, if you ask me.
The other part of it is,
If I go and I acquire the Kansas City Chiefs and I say I'm not a football person, come on, man. I still would know who Patrick
and
Mahomes is.
we do it all the time up here, where it's one guy that's kind of staying, he's staying with what he's saying, and the other three guys are saying like, no, this is not the one. That trade happened in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Said hell no.
the whole world stood still for 10 minutes.
Because a lot of times,
They really did.
a lot of
It
times
really
when it's
did.
3 versus 1 up here, it's because we're discussing things that are not facts. It's an opinion base. So if you like Doritos, but we all like Lay's,
Cheetos.
that's you stand on what you like. It's your opinion. But from a factual standpoint, Luka Doncic is better than what they got back. That's just a fact. He's a better player than all of the shit that they got back. That's just comes down to it. And the trade was bad. That's a fact. The defense wins championships is not a fucking fact because they're 4th rated defense in the NBA right now and they 3-7 or 3-8, whatever the hell.
And
they
you only
are.
got 1 pick for a generational talent.
I just
That's
can't
not even a
believe.
good
I
pick
just
either.
tweeted. Motherfuckers really traded Luka Doncic. Like I can't believe it. You know, if you'd have traded Luka in my 2K league, we probably would have booted you.
Yeah.
The whole league would have got in your ass, be like, yeah, he got to get up out of here.
I traded for Luka in my league. You
But
know
you
who I
gave up
traded?
Shea.
I gave up Shea Gilgeous-Alexander.
Y'all just being there doing shit. But at
Yeah,
least you gave up
that's-
Shea.
But yeah,
that
at least it
trade.
was. And this is something that I guess for future wise, we already kind of look at it as like an anomaly. But again, this is an emphasis. I don't think nobody ever going to do something like this again.
No.
It's just all the backlash. Even if you somewhat believe you doing the right thing, there's just probably a no to it.
I think it's trying to be too smart. Is what Nico
Yes.
Harrison was doing.
He thought he was clever.
Like, we always say, like, oh, you want GMs to get in front of the problem, make the trade while a person at the value. But when the person is a top 3 player, there is no such thing as that.
And it's also like if he's complaining about the out of shape thing, Luka was still a top 5 player being out of shape.
Out of
Like,
shape, still
you know what's
playing
crazy?
38 minutes a game.
I just seen a picture of Anthony Davis yesterday, and the Mavs fans are saying he's out of shape.
He came into the season out of shape.
Yeah.
And he gave the excuse that, like, yeah, I'm going to play my winter shape. I always lose a bunch of weight when I'm playing. Motherfucker's not playing, though.
Mm-hmm.
He also said he don't touch a basketball for like the first 2 months of the offseason.
But at the end of the day, he's fucking Anthony Davis. So if that's his regime, he's a future Hall of Famer.
Don't
It
say
is
that.
what
Like
it is.
to put more context to it, he says he does a lot of his weight training, and then once it gets close to the season, that's when he starts picking up his basketball again.
Yeah.
It ain't never hindered his own court play. The dude is
Yeah.
still a monster. Whether he picking up a ball the night before or 6 months before, he's still Anthony Davis.
And now here they are. So I'm excited for the Mavs fans because this is what they wanted. I'm also excited for them that they can get past it. You're never going to get over it. I'm tired of hearing fans and people talk about getting over it. You're not. You know what I mean? It's like somebody about to walk across the aisle, and you know your spouse or your fiance calls it off in your face. Like, you ain't gonna never forget that in your life. You know what I mean? But you can get past it. And so what they have to do is get past it. There is light at the end of the tunnel because you have your own pick this year and you're not off to a really good start at all.
Mm-hmm.
And hey, as a basketball fan, I'm looking at that light and I'm saying to myself, we don't even have to get the number 1 pick again because that's an uphill battle to ask for 2 back-to-back number 1 overall picks.
Yeah.
But boy, if you can get in that top 3 and you can get a Boozer, Peterson, or Dabonsa to put with Cooper Flag, you ain't going to get over Luka. But boy, that's a damn good start to push further and further away from that entire situation. Yeah. And so to do that, because like I told y'all, this probably going to be my 2K team. So now I'm trying to get some ideas from y'all. To go fully into that plan, you would have to start to pick this team apart. What's some of those first thoughts, situations? Because you got Kyrie, AD, Najee Marshall is a tradable guy.
My first thought is like Michael Finley and someone else who I don't know was promoted to interim. My first thought is, as an interim general manager, do you have the green light to reset the roster, or do they wait until they have whatever their real GM is going to be?
I think you might have to wait. But again, yeah, as soon as you do find out who you want, you clean house. I mean, the only reason why you're probably keeping this thing together is because Nico's vision, but
he's not.
You want to throw all that stuff out the window and just give Cooper Flag a new foundation. Honestly,
I think you give the interim some sort of leeway to be able to do that. You got to figure out what can they bring to me that I think is valuable, and like you tell them to bring you the offer, and then you have some other people look over and y'all figure out if this is a good offer or not.
Because I would imagine that if I was an opposing GM and I know they just fired their guy and we know that their direction is probably to tear down a little bit, I'm trying to get pennies on the dollar on PJ Washington, on
sure.
Daniel Gafford, on all of these other dudes. And I don't know if that's smart from their perspective to just let the interim GM be like, yeah, we'll take a lottery, protect the first round pick for this really good player, or trade Anthony Davis for nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Because, I mean, Anthony Davis' value, what would y'all even perceive it as? I mean, he's injury prone. He's already hurt still currently. So, like,
it can't be really high.
It can't be really high. It's just you have to – he's making $54 million.
But I also don't think it's salary filler at the same time. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's hard to –
Right, because that's what they did with Porzingis.
Yeah.
And it was Davis Bertans and Dinwiddie. And Porzingis went to help a team win a championship. Well, he went to the Wizards, but he played damn good with the Wizards after the Mavericks.
Yeah. But it ain't gonna be the value that you would expect. Like if we got, because I think December 15th is when most people become available for trade that sign this offseason. If he were traded slightly after that, I don't think we're like, oh my God, they got 4 first-round picks.
No. But I think that's okay with you. I think the thing is, number one, speak for me.
But for them, I think just getting rid of Anthony Davis and just wiping your hands of it.
Yeah,
it kind of allows you to look at.
I feel like I got to sneak.
It allows you to really compete for those top picks next summer.
I think it also,
so like,
to me, I think it's also going to correlate. So whatever you trade for Anthony Davis and you give back X player or whatever, X amount of players, they're also going to look at that as like kind of what you got for Luka Doncic.
They won't.
But also,
no, you got to separate the two.
Nico Harrison is gone. Anything after this, it has nothing to do with
Luka.
The new person coming in.
I agree, but I also think that's the way people will do it regardless, even though they shouldn't. I think that you would see a graphic if Anthony Davis is traded. It'll be like from Luka to AD to fucking Vucevic and Patrick Williams.
Okay, they do it. Okay. So?
It's not our fault. Yeah, it's not our fault. We only do what we
make
can
a
do.
graphic. To me, that would be cherry picking for a graphic like that to exist. But okay, you did it. All right. We traded Luka. There is no graphic you're gonna put that's gonna make that shit make sense unless it was the trade you did in your league where you got back Shea. But okay. Yeah. But my point that I was saying before I thought I was gonna sneeze is even if we're getting pennies on a dollar or nickels on a dollar in the sense of Anthony Davis, I'm okay with because my investment right now for the future of this team is to suck. Mm-hmm. But I want to, as Darrick say, suck good because I got Cooper Flag as well.
Also, I'm thinking there's a world where you still suck good with AD on the roster. You know what I mean? So it ain't like you have to ship him away.
Win you a few extra games, man.
Not the way his ass is playing before. But I know what you mean. I mean, I don't think they could ever like completely bottom out, especially with the flattened odds. It don't even make sense to be a 4-win team at the end of the day. Yeah. There's no benefit to being a 4-win team versus a 22-win team because the odds will be the same.
Yeah.
And honestly, if I'm the Dallas Mavericks or even if I'm Kyrie Irving, if this team is 20 games under by the time I'm healthy, I'm just not going to come back. Yeah. There's no reason to.
There's no reason for Kyrie to rush coming back. He might as well just sit out and potentially just be traded next offseason.
You know where your value is at? Your value is at these others. I think you have value because the NBA that we live in right now, it is so hard to absorb $54 million.
Yes.
It is so hard to absorb $46 million. But it's a lot easier to trade 15 and 20. Mm-hmm. So when you have these P.J. Washingtons, you have these gaffers. We already saw the blueprint of them being successful when they played with Luka as complementary pieces. You have a Najee Marshall. All of those guys are the ones that I think you could really get some good value for in the context of the realm of player that they are. I'm not here to say you're getting,
For sure.
You're not getting three first-round picks.
Right.
But if you can get some good second-round picks for these guys, I think that's...
you might be able to get it first.
Yeah. Or, protected first. I think that's good value.
On the opposite side of value, though, if I'm another team, he might be really past his prime. I might look at Klay Thompson just because he's not making
owner
much.
Patrick Dumont sat next to a kid in a Luka jersey last night.
I
saw that picture, yeah.
And admitted the trade was a mistake.
Okay. Official sources?
This official source is Shams.
Okay, there you go. I mean, there's not much you really can do other than say, my fault. Mm-hmm. It's done. The deed is done. What were you saying? Oh, about Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson and buying, because I think he's around like $15 million a year. Yeah. And we know what Klay Thompson can do. Part of the reason he's struggling so bad is they just don't have nobody to really generate shots for him. Mm-hmm. The whole point of him going there was to play with Luka, but you kind of got to throw that out the window. And Klay Thompson, his name is still going to, some people are still going to be in like the name of Klay Thompson on their team just being a shooter.
Yeah, future Laker. He's going to get the opportunity to really play with Luka again.
Hey, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't.
But no, what do you like? The value of Klay Thompson is what salary.
It's got to be. It's got to be so low. That's why I'm buying in on it.
Yeah. It can't be much lower than what it is right now, man. He is really struggling. But they do, again, between the Najee Marshalls and then the Washingtons, they got valuable role players that teams will definitely be in on. They got swingable players.
For sure.
Where if the Knicks acquire one of those dudes, you're like, oh, I already like the Knicks, and now they got him too?
I mean, P.J. Washington showed you he was a swing player.
P.J. Washington on the Pistons, I like. You know who I like on the Pistons?
Who?
Anthony Davis, too. Oh, no. Wrong person. Ignore that. It's another person. It ain't that. I'm going to wait, though.
Okay.
Jaren Jackson fucking Jr. on the Pistons.
The defense right there, boy. They
Jaren
said
Jackson got to leave. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I do.
I was just
agree.
thinking
I
about-
don't know if I like the Pistons fit. Or maybe I just fail for the juices that is Isaiah Stewart and Jalen Duren together.
I'm gonna get into drop the mic too, because it kind of has to deal with a lot of these teams that are just kind of get struggling.
Yeah.
Do y'all see the Clippers in a position where they're stuck? Meaning, like, they just don't really have much value to trade away on their roster. Where
Who?
I'm talking about the Clippers.
Oh.
They just have a lot of old guys on the roster, and then the guys that they want, like a Chris Dunn or whatever, that might have some value. Those are the guys you want to keep on this roster.
I think that regardless of what happens this season, I don't expect them to be sellers at all. They've already set up their timeline to be done like in 27 anyway. So I think I think they just ride out into the sunset if they are this bad, which it's hard to say one way or not. It has been terrible.
I was gonna say,
I thought about this the other night, Mike, and I was like, is there a world where they blow this up? But then I was like,
I was thinking about more so buyers. Because I mean, they're not gonna tear that down.
No, they buy.
James Harden and Kawhi are not gonna talk about
I seen a
leaving.
report that was like, the Clippers could be interested in Ja Morant. And at first, I'm like, why would they do that? But now the start, I'm like, oh, I see why.
That's
they
why
would.
I'm like,
Yeah.
I just don't see what they move on their roster versus I don't think they sell at this point.
Yeah, they're not selling.
they're not selling because they just got a new arena.
But
They
even
wanna- they
without the
wanna put
arena,
asses in that
nothing
seat.
about Ballmer was a seller.
Yeah.
Nothing
He's
about
at
it.
every game cheering them on. I don't think he's ready to.
He loves to
He's
compete.
not putting that away.
And especially since LA is competing, he wants to be competing with it. Like, I think he always views the Lakers as like, they always going to be big brother, obviously, because the LA Lakers, but he want to make sure the Clippers are relevant to where they not just forgot about. So that's always been.
I don't even
It's always
understand.
an uphill battle though.
What would
Golly.
be the reason
It
to
is.
sell anyway?
I mean, I don't think they would, like we all said. And
Just
they also
'cause,
don't have
as-
a lot to sell in the first place.
Yeah. And also it's just because, like, they true aspirations is championship.
Yeah.
Aspirations maybe shouldn't be the word I use when I'm talking about them.
You
But,
funny.
but like,
You are hilarious.
I didn't even mean to do that.
A win is a win.
But like, when you're talking about trading Kawhi, James Harden, I just don't see a world where it happens.
Exactly.
Not for the value that you expect to get back.
Yeah, because like, I'm not giving you a lot for those guys.
And they're great still, but it's like, okay.
Yeah, and then also Kawhi's not gonna. I don't even know how many games I'm guaranteed to get out of.
This team is also a team that I would bet my money on to kind of figure something out versus like the Mavericks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What is the Clippers record?
3-7.
They have the same record, I believe.
you know they could definitely go on like a 10-game win streak, and this all looks completely different. But as of right now, it just don't look good.
Yeah, I just
roster
don't.
is just too old.
Your
man.
value, the value of like selling is just not. It's not even worth it. So I would just continue to compete.
Yeah, they're gonna keep this roster. This roster's gonna stay the same for a
5-game
minute.
losing streak too.
What you gonna give? Derrick, hey, we got Derrick Jones Jr. on the market.
That's why I said I feel like they might be stuck this season with their roster.
Yeah, for sure.
It's like a good and bad thing.
But I don't. And even when we talk about going into the offseason, I don't see much change happening.
Now again, they're gearing up for 27 to be one of the big players. They want to
Yeah.
have two max spots
They
again.
said they
would
would have a spot for Jokic, Giannis.
Big
Donovan
Zoo
Mitchell is
will
going to be
probably
available.
still a staple. So, you know, I'm not saying they'll figure it out in the sense that they'll be a contender like some people thought, but 3-7 for this team is just a really bad start. I can't expect them to be. What's that on pace for? I can't say they're an 18-win team this season. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're too good.
Can you explain why you just got that hand or that arm?
I couldn't put it on the mannequin, so now I'm a fiddler. So if I got something cool to fiddle with, I'll fiddle with the left arm of Caleb Williams. Maybe.
As long as it's not his right, he need that right
He
one.
need that cannon of a right arm.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have put a little
paint on the nail.
orange paint on them nails for Mr. 18, baby. But now let me put it away because it's probably distracting.
I mean, I feel pretty comfortable with you having it as long as you don't hit me with it.
It's just funny to see the timeline.
About the Nico stuff. Oh, I haven't even been able a chance to scroll Twitter. So I feel like it's a lot of uproar. Oh, no. Actually, probably a lot of celebration.
They
I
probably
was gonna say,
celebrating
bro,
this-
this,
a lot of celebration.
this has been so due. Again, you had to wait to just a little bit to see how it played out, and it wasn't even 10 games.
Yeah, they didn't get very far.
But like everybody knew this was about to happen. It was really just when.
Shout out to the fans, though, for speaking their voices and making it known that they were completely unhappy with the
And
situation.
we didn't really talk about just like the in-depth of them saying fire Nico during a close game at the free throw line. And they weren't just doing it for like the last one. It was like a couple minutes ago. And again, your team is competing, trying to win.
Mm-hmm.
And for them to be chanting fire Nico, it's just like, forget everything else about this season. We don't care that we got just Cooper Flag as the number 1 pick. We still on that with Nico. So
If you was Nico, what would be the first thing you would do now that you just got fired?
Move.
Yeah.
what if,
that's
bro,
what I would do.
the craziest thing was, what if he became like, he was just always at Laker games watching like Luka?
I'm saying you would. I'm saying what's the
Hey,
first real
I
thing?
would bet $1,000 that there's going to be a Laker game and they show a shot of the crowd and it's going to be like Nico Harrison is doing.
I bet it will
I
be.
would bet $1,000.
I bet it will be.
Yeah.
What do you got the jersey on too?
Well, I wouldn't go that far.
I don't know why
crazy.
he's going though. Luka gonna treat his ass.
Well, he's going for his friend Rob.
But
yeah.
I mean, the first thing you would do. Moving takes time.
I don't know. When your
No,
name
you're
has
not-
been on the market, you probably got a little place, a little area you've been looking at.
Also, I'm sure he probably had a temp. You feel like he fully commits to Dallas? You know how players get traded? So I got a
Yeah.
little temporary spot.
Yeah.
I feel
how
like
long- he
GM's
was probably
actually-
there for like 4 or 5 years, more than 5 years, right?
Yeah.
True.
But
So hopefully he had a
and I
place.
also feel like GMs probably do like stay there because they
That's
have to
right.
be there for a
Yeah.
long time.
honestly though, once you start looking though, like
Yes,
you, like the
yeah.
writing was on the wall. He
Yeah,
had to have some
exactly,
backup plans.
exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But
he
I mean,
gonna-
like you get fired, you go to Subway. You go shopping. You go get yourself
he gonna
something
move
nice.
he gonna move to somewhere that don't have a basketball team. Somewhere
No.
where it's very unlikely that
Man,
people.
what if he said, I ain't scared of you motherfuckers. I'm finna go to Target right here
I was
by
about
the
to say,
arena.
the streets is hot right now, so I probably wouldn't be seen out in public for the next 24 hours.
Shit. I'll go give me something to eat on
And
the
yeah,
edge.
I don't. Even, it don't even matter that
He
if
was
it's
out
not a
even when he
basketball
was when it
team.
was hot when it first happened.
People gonna know who Nico Harrison is.
Yeah,
Okay.
he ruined an entire organization.
But it stopped the world. It stopped the whole world from moving.
The whole
for
world
10
stopped for
minutes.
10 minutes.
That cartoon ass stuff.
But the first thing I'm doing if I'm Nico Harrison.
I'm
Yeah, I
probably
don't know
going
if
to
there's anything
Tootsie's.
special. I'm going to the crib.
I'm probably going
Yeah, I'm
to
trying to make
Tootsie's.
sure I get some food in my stomach. It's still early.
Going to Magic City or
It is
something.
true. It is still early. He did get fired at 10 a.m.
So hop on a plane and go to.
Would you rather him work that whole day and fire him at 5 or you fire him early?
Fire him early. Well, first of all, what does a GM job entail on a day-to-day basis?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Or I
Is he just fielding call? Like,
don't
what could
think they
that
was going to let
normally-
him make no more trades.
True.
He managing everything generally. He going there. Hey, you good, AD? Right? Okay.
I also
Personal
seen
trainer.
the clip.
What up? How you feeling, Daddy? Oh, hey,
As they
baby.
chanting fire Nico, I seen a clip of Giannis kind of smirking, and I just know that's how it felt when it's like, you ever see a pro-am team or just like they going through it and it's not your team? So he's like,
Yeah.
man, it feel good. It feel
Yeah.
good to have the other team going through the drama. And I know he definitely felt that way because they had a lot of
He
stuff going on
probably
over
like,
the summer.
ooh, we can probably get PJ Washington.
Let's say you're a general manager is looking for a job. On a scale of 1 through 10, how appealing is the general manager job of the Dallas Mavericks?
9.
I think it's pretty appealing. You got Cooper Flag there. You at least have a number 1 overall pick right there, and then you have some flippable pieces that you can go out and move.
Also,
So,
you got some leadway. Nobody's expecting this team to turn around within a year.
yeah, and then also you tank good enough. You got another top 3 pick. You got 2 top 3 picks in the last 2 years. And then
It's about
later
a 9 to a 10 for me.
You build up from there. You got a young Darrick Lively. So like, there's stuff there.
I was thinking about it the opposite way, but y'all make good points. I was thinking about the potential pressure of being the guy that succeeds Nico Harrison. But yeah, maybe there is no pressure because the
mean-
dude just did the stupidest shit ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
The bar is pretty low right
Yeah,
now.
bar is-
yeah,
really
because
low.
also your goal is an NBA Finals. Nico went to the NBA Finals.
also
That should
have-
be your goal.
This is how much I got to do. The fan base rock with me just because I'm not him.
Yeah, no, it's a fact.
Just because I'm not him, they already fucking with me. And then
You
my
go
job,
to that first press conference, you like, I got y'all. They gonna believe that shit.
Yeah,
They gonna believe that
I
shit.
honestly gave me. You might have a line.
I got
I
y'all.
got y'all.
I got y'all.
And
Put
that
that on a shirt.
my
yeah.
first 5 minutes would just be telling them, like, I agree. Y'all should feel how y'all feel.
Lord, no, I ain't gonna do that shit.
Yeah, it would be something along those lines where, like, I wouldn't have done that trade.
I value your opinion as a fan base.
Anthony Davis right here. at this
Man, I
conference,
tried that
wouldn't
trade in
have done that
2K. 2K wouldn't even let me do it.
I remember when we got rid of Garpax and we bought Artunis Karnisovas. He got like a 4-year stretch, and we was like, we trust, we believe, we love him immediately. And I feel like that's what it is when you fire a GM that everybody in the organization hated.
Yeah.
And you give like 4 to 5 years of like people not necessarily questioning you too much. So
But then
maybe it
after
is like
4
a
or 5
9 or 10.
years, then it's like
Then it's back on.
Yeah.
What you do in those 4 or 5
Rightfully
years.
so, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But every GM can't hit. I mean, it's hard to. I mean, this business is hard, and
It ain't that fucking hard.
Shit,
It ain't that fucking hard.
Mm-hmm.
man, to make sure them contracts are good.
No, that part is hard. I'm talking about he's saying every GM can't hit. They can't. But every GM also don't need to fuck up the team the way Nico Harrison did.
I'm not saying.
When you
fuck
look
up
at
the
some of
team.
these shit, what Joe Dumars did, honestly speaking, I'm not here to discredit anybody in their job. You put me in the Pelican seat, Derrick, I don't trade that. I don't give that pick up to the
No,
Hawks.
yeah, for sure.
I need a
Well,
30
some
for 30
of, some
on
of
this
it
stuff,
is
man.
head scratching. Like, it's
I
just
need
dumb
to
as
know
hell.
how long it took him to make this decision.
What
Like, how many people looked at this
They
decision?
said that he called every fucking GM until the Hawks said yeah, which means that he calls whoever was at number 10.
I think he's
number
talking about
n-
Nico Harrison.
I'm talking about Nico.
Oh, I thought you meant Joe Dumars.
That I just like the more we talk about it, and again, it's been months. I still can't believe this is happened for one, and then two, everybody in the world knows that shit was a dumbass trade. So it's just like I
we
need to hear
will get
every
a-
detail about it.
We will get a 30 for 30 adjacent type of thing, but it won't be soon.
Strictly on
Secret
Nico.
base.
Secret base. Yeah.
The only thing I can say, Derrick, about the difficulty of being a GM that I can't speak on is like the added pressures of the shit that I don't know exists. So it's one thing to obviously fantasize and do it, or to be on 2K and do it, versus in real life. Obviously, it's real fucking life.
Mhm.
But then it's also you have a boss, you have somebody overseeing what you want to do. That's the part I can't speak on.
Yeah.
But like when you just look at some of these moves and these things playing up, and sometimes when you look at the power that some of these GMs have, where you can see that they kind of doing what they do, like the
Yeah.
ownership and this is
They
letting
kind
you.
of let them rock
Yeah.
out.
Some of these moves, I don't be thinking it's that hard. I think if you have certain situations, it's tougher than others, obviously. But man, I think we can go through every year, every offseason, every trade deadline where we look at moves and we say, what the fuck was that?
If that Pelicans pick end up being a number 1 pick,
They suck. They're good enough to be in every game, but they never win the game.
yeah,
Which is like a moral victory, but it's not because you don't have your own pick. If you were doing this and Jeremiah Fears look good and Quinn, oh my God, and Darrick Queen look good and we lose and cool. But the fact that not only did you trade that pick, you didn't add a top 4 protection or anything to it.
We're gonna have to start.
They're in a lot of games right
We're
now.
gonna have to start adding number 1 pick protection. Hey, I'm gonna give you this pick unprotected, but if this gets the number 1 pick, bitch, it's mine.
I'm trying to. Somebody did that. Oh man, it was like 10 years ago though. Let me see.
That's how shit I be on. Listen,
Yeah.
this pick is all yours, brother. But if it get the number 1 pick, we gotta keep. We gotta get any pick but number 1.
I wanted to ask y'all too, who y'all think is gonna be like the first team to go on a fire sale? If so.
other than the Dallas Mavericks.
Because
I
the
don't know,
Pelicans got to be up. They have so many
I would-
players on the
I
team.
would
that I
No,
would-
because why? You don't benefit from a fire sale.
But you ain't
you
benefiting from
ain't
having
doing
assets
nothing
either.
right now.
Who is fire sellable?
Herb Jones.
Okay.
I mean, Zion's always available. I mean, not always available.
But like, do you think his value is even good right now?
no.
So
but
like, why am I fire selling a guy that's under contract if he doesn't have value?
The Grizzlies,
Grizzlies are a good answer.
yeah, they are. They could. Yeah,
the Sacramento Kings, the Grizzlies.
Yeah, the Kings
Why
have
is
so
teams-
much.
the Kings.
The Kings,
They don't
Kings.
have. I mean, they
I'm not
have
trading-
shit, but they don't have.
they
shit.
got a couple
Yeah.
pieces I would
Because
trade
I'm
for.
not.
Who are you trading?
I'm
I
not
would
really
trade
trading
for,
for
if I
DeMar.
needed a guard, I would trade for Malik Monk.
Okay,
I
that's
would
fair.
trade for Keon Ellis if he
But
can't
also,
play.
they tried to do that shit all offseason, and nobody bid.
That's
on
because they price
Oh
is
yeah,
probably
they was
crazy
trying.
high.
They was trying hard to trade.
They trying to
Malik
fight back.
Monk.
They trying to fight back from what they just lost with De'Aaron Fox and having to scramble. I would probably ask for a lot too.
I don't know. It seems like teams didn't really want Malik Monk.
Yeah.
As we get close to the deadline and teams see, I think there's going to be some inquiries about him.
But now Keon Ellis, I think if I'm a team that needs some wing play, guard play, I would take a chance on him.
I thought he would look good in a Bulls uniform. Honestly,
Too late. We got 12 guards already.
he could play a little bit of wing. He is 6'5", 6'4" wing.
Okay.
I'll give you some grit, a little bit more.
We
grit.
just keep making trades with the Kings every year. One trade with the Kings every year. Keep it going. Keep it going.
I mean,
keep it
look at
going.
y'all. Look where y'all. I mean, y'all on the skid. Y'all
Kevin-
had some tough games, but hey, y'all started off pretty hot.
Kevin
It's-
Hurt a
it-
fucking dog.
I think
Yeah.
we still a 10-game stretch away from fire selling. Fire sale is like,
Because, yeah, I can't look at a team and be like, yeah, they got a 0% chance of doing anything
Yeah.
right now.
Mhm.
Yeah.
fire sale is a stretch.
Trades, for sure.
So in 10 more games, then we could talk fire sales.
It was,
I'm trying to think. It was the last fire sale. The first one that came to mind, but this is not the last one.
You
It's
would
been 4
fire sell a
years.
team at 3-8?
No, but I would. That's why I said in 10 more games. Would y'all say that's a good range?
That's what I literally just said.
It's a fourth of the season or
Yeah.
something. Last fire sale I can think off the top of my mind is when the Orlando Magic traded Aaron Gordon, Evan Fournier, and Vucevic at one deadline, and then they got
But
them.
that was at a deadline, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So, was the Raptors was that a fire sale? OG, Siakam, did those all happen at one time?
It was
think
not the same time, but like within a few weeks span, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
But that was a team that I think we kind of saw a fire sale coming.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think some of these teams, D-Mills, I think they're fire sellable, but I think you wait a little bit longer. Because, like, the Grizzlies are 4-7, but we look up, they win 3 out of their next 5 or, some shit like that. And they right back in the mix. Even at the 4-7, they're playing. They're playing team.
Yeah.
The Clippers. We already said they ain't
Mhm.
fire selling
That's not
regardless.
happening.
But yeah.
If they did though, and you already kind of mentioned Jaren with Detroit.
Yeah.
If you're selling, you can't hold on to one without trading both. I'm talking about Ja and Jaren.
You think so?
I don't think
Yeah,
you
I
do.
think you need.
I think you
yeah.
trade both. If you're gonna trade one, you trade both.
Okay.
Yeah, because Jaren without Ja ain't really. I mean, Jaren's good, but I think you need a guy like Ja Morant next to him to really get the full value.
Oh, no.
out of it.
Eventually, yeah. But you can't always make these trades and think you're going to get everything back at once. I think that's also a GM mistake.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't trade Jaren and say that. I wouldn't trade Ja and feel like I automatically must have to trade Jaren Jackson right after. Now, if I have a lucrative deal, I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't think, he's not going to be the same player, but that's okay. The team ain't going to be the same.
I mean, he played really well last season with Ja Morant not really.
We saw the evolution of the Jaren Jackson we've been wanting when those guys were hurt that time with no Ja, no Desmond Bane. So you do have a point there, but I get what they're saying. The team ain't going to be shit.
Yeah, because as good as he was, there was obviously a ceiling to the team, and part of that was he's going to be like this when Ja gets back. Or when
So let me
Desmond
ask y'all a
Bane-
question. Is y'all GM thinking y'all make trades to immediately get with division out?
In the 2K world, I do, but it's unrealistic to do it like that in real life. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm asking that because y'all saying you got to trade him, but it's like if you ain't getting what you want or what you think Jaren Jackson is valued at.
Yeah, but you're gonna take 70% of what you think he's worth just because you got Ja going.
Yeah, I have to just get him gone.
I mean, I wouldn't trade him for 70%, but maybe I would probably do it for 80.
Maybe
Hey,
I'm
man, I see what you're saying, but it just sounds so funny.
Mhm.
What is that?
One less protected pick
what
or
is
something.
70
Yeah.
to 80? You get a second round pick?
Yeah.
That's crazy to me. That's actually fucking crazy. I ain't giving
I'm
him
gonna
up.
lose the trade on purpose.
You give me a second round pick, you got him. A $50 million player that's like, second round pick?
Mhm.
Motherfucker say, I'm not doing a deal, damn it. We'll give you a second round pick. Got it. Set it up, fax it over right now.
You swear you finesse too.
Yeah, I just like, obviously none of us are GMs. When I put my GM hat on though, I'm not, with certain teams, I'm not like, my vision needs to be completed.
I just don't see what the benefit is to doing that.
Yeah.
Because if you trading Ja, I mean, y'all already suck. You trading Ja, you gonna suck. If we keep Jaren, it ain't like he about to prevent us from getting the 4th pick versus the 12th pick. He ain't that good of a player.
Yeah.
So I would rather just get the value that I want eventually down the line. If I trade him in February versus trading him in May, I might get my better value in May versus February, where everybody's trying to scramble. And in May, we got an idea of who flamed out in the postseason, who could use some rim protection, who could do this. So I would just kind of chill.
Yeah.
I think
Y'all-
the Bulls
y'all
did
made
a
a lot
good
of
job
good
of that.
points.
Like when they traded DeMar DeRozan, they didn't make
Oh.
it feel like we have to trade. We got to trade Zach LaVine right now, tomorrow.
I wish they no.
I think
They waited
personally,
out.
I'm a fan of. I'm gonna do the Miles Turner thing. I'm not gonna close the book, but I like turning the page sometimes. Sometimes you kind of do need a reset.
It ain't that you're not resetting, but it's just like at what point do you? Because you're like KB just said, you trade Ja Morant. It ain't like Jaren Jackson is dragging you into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
So what are you so hard pressed to just do that for? You just shooting
I'm
yourself.
just
I'm looking
in my
for
mind. I'm
first-round
trying to go through
But
situations
that's what
where
we're
it
saying.
happened.
You're not getting all of that at the time. So you just help. He just said he ain't doing it, but if he get that second round pick, he doing it. What the fuck are we talking
I
about?
also,
But there is
I'm not-
probably also a world where Jaren say if Ja going, I want out as well.
Okay,
That's
we got you. Just
That's-
wait,
yeah,
motherfucker.
That's also a different
I can
conversation.
send your ass to Shanghai or would you want to go to a team that you want to go to? Just sit here for 2 months. You ain't got to play. We could. Oh, he got an ankle.
Yeah.
You know, and we can give you where you want to
That's
get
where
to.
I don't think you'd make that move like in the same day. You try to package them. No, I'm just saying if you do, I don't think you hold on for Jaren for a long time.
That's not what we're saying either. I said February versus May. That ain't a long time. That's halfway through the season to the end of the season.
Yeah, same thing with the point I made with the Bulls. They eventually traded Zach LaVine. They just didn't feel like they needed to trade him.
I'm just trying to think of situations
right
where
after.
teams who were hitting the reset traded both of their guys in a single regular season.
Because that's a fire sale, Mike.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the Utah Jazz traded Rudy Gobert and Donovan Mitchell, but that was offseason
Yeah, that
stuff.
was
Now we're going to hit the reset. Again, I keep thinking about the Orlando Magic when the Toronto Raptors traded OG and Pascal in the same calendar year or season and everything, but it's not a ton of, off the top of my mind, I don't have a lot of examples of teams being
There's
like,
not
oh,
many
shit.
reasons to always reset in the middle of the season.
And it's also, we talk about two all-star calibers, not just like Vucevic and Aaron Gordon, and Aaron Gordon wasn't an all-star. We're talking about two like Ja Morant, even though he's shooting 30% from the field right now, is an all-star caliber player. And Jaren, did he make All-NBA last year? He was. If he didn't make
he
it,
was all
very
defensive
close.
and an all-star.
So, yeah, it's a little tough. It's a little tough to do it that way. But if you can, sure. But you probably are sacrificing some value in order to make it happen.
And that to me, if I was ever a GM, that would be the thing that that's my bottom line is like, I got to always try to maximize when I can. Now, if you have a certain situation where you have to get pennies on a dollar, that sometimes presents itself, then you do what you got to do. But I'm not necessarily trading my second all-star player because I traded my first. Oh, I just got to get rid of him right now because I don't, what the fuck is that? And even to a more further degree, now that y'all just brought it up, hell, I'm not trading him just because I traded Ja. Fuck as fire sale. If I trade my one that my two plays better with, theoretically our ceiling is lower, but our ceiling is lower regardless if I trade my one. I'll just bring in other shit that will have to, you know what I mean? Like we're redirecting the team.
Yeah.
You can't always have, the Lakers, they traded Shaq, but it's like, well, bad example because Kobe's a one. So never mind.
I'm still trying to rack my brain around somebody else doing. I can't. Let us know in the comment section if you can think of something off the top of your head.
Well, the Thunder. Well, Kevin Durant left, but it's like we ain't immediately ripping this shit apart. We're going to try to rock out,
Yeah.
a little bit to, because and I think they did a great job. Did it pan out the way that they wanted? But I think to lose Kevin Durant, Russ had to rock out, and you immediately pivoted and got Paul George. Sometimes that happens if you just wait enough. You know what I mean? I thought that was a good pivot for them. Obviously, we have the history of what happened after, where it's like it didn't pan out.
I mean, it panned out, if you think about it.
True, because you ended up
they ended up
resulting
in
to all of this
But even
shit.
then, when they got rid of Paul George and Russ, that's an offseason move. To be like, hey, we got a new identity. We're a young-ass team. Well, I guess not really. Chris Paul's there. Gallinari's there.
Gallinari.
Steven Adams is still there.
But they weren't building off Chris
young
Paul.
pieces.
He was a veteran piece.
Yeah. All-NBA. First time being All-NBA in like 4 seasons when Chris Paul got there, man.
They had a little 3-guard lineup too with Dennis
Now
Schroeder.
he can't get fucking minutes. He's getting DMPs.
When does that happen, though? When you move on, like we're talking about, and you don't trade your two or whatever, and you can still make shift for an I team. Not necessarily a championship team,
Sure.
but it's like we traded our guy. It got a little dense for a while. We had to ride out the year, but then shortly after, we kind of got back with a decent team. Was the Pacers like that when they traded Paul George? They traded Paul George.
They got Victor Oladipo.
Was it immediately or did the next year or whatever?
I'll let you know, brother.
I don't know.
You know what came to mind too?
VO and them got it popping, I think, quick.
Yeah.
It might have been that first year.
back
I'm
too.
going to bring up last year too when we traded Anthony Davis. And like before Luka even touched the court as a Laker, I remember like our defense is going to be terrible. But somehow we were playing better defense without Anthony Davis on the corner. It was like, this shit don't even make sense.
That's because LeBron was so bought in.
Paul George, a
Shit
perfect
don't even
example.
make sense.
The last year Paul George's career in Indiana, they were 42-40. They lost in the first round to who other than
The Cavaliers.
the Cavaliers. They got swept. Next year, they won 48 games, so they got better. They went against the Cavs in the first round.
And they went 7.
Seven
That
games.
was a 7-game series, the
So they got
Bogdanovich/LeBron series. So
Yeah, you sometimes just get shit like that happening where it felt like the Pacers traded him for that shit. Oh man, the Thunder did their thing, and the Pacers was like, shit, we Gucci. So you could get a situation like that with Ja. I'm not saying it's a guarantee, But yeah, you get a little trade where it looked like, oh man, we get rid of Ja, then you bring back some good pieces, and you still got Jaren. You all right still?
Top pick too, top-ish pick.
Because you would still theoretically have Zach Edey whenever he comes back, Jaren Jackson, Jalen Wells, Cedric Howard.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Scottie Pippen Jr. got to come back eventually.
Ty Jerome got to come back.
Ty Jerome, and then whatever you get back from Ja, it ain't the
contract be
worst.
hooping.
It ain't the worst situation there.
Shout out to Jitty. All right, we've been doing some good conversations. We want to take a break real quick to say thank you to our sponsor over at DraftKings. Fellas, you guys know all about DraftKings Pick 6 by now, where you can pick more or less of different player stats for your upcoming games. Just pick 2 or more players, put them to your pick set, and decide more or less on stats. Sit back, relax, and watch and see if you made the right decisions. For the entirety of the season, we've been doing our good old-fashioned leaderboards. Let's see how it panned out last week. As you can see, I was the only one to get a correct pick. 0-3 for Darrick, 0-3 for P, 0-4. I don't know how last week Mike was 0-4. Somehow Mike was 0-4 last week. At least
everyone else is 0-3.
That's what the graphic says. And I ended up being 2-1. So we got the overall standings. It's a close battle between everybody. And we got a pick set for y'all tonight. I will start off with OG Anunoby more on points at 16.5 versus the Memphis Grizzlies. OG has been on a whole nother level, getting to the basket, shooting the three-point shot, being aggressive on the offensive side of the ball. If the playoffs were to start today, I mean, not the playoffs, the All-Star game were to start today, I would give that boy a vote. I don't know if he would make it, but I'd give that boy a vote.
You want to get my vote?
Okay. Well, he's got mine. I'm sure Pierre give him a vote based on the way he be dressing. And then
You'll get a vote from me.
there we go. He's an all-star, ladies and gentlemen. OG Anunoby, NBA all-star. Mike, you went Steph Curry more at 23.5 points versus the OKC Thunder tonight.
Yeah, I got Wardell going more on this. This is a big game. They're going to be going against the Thunder. And again, the
Guys
Warriors
don't look good against the Thunder.
Yeah, but they gonna need him to look good for them to even have a
It's
chance.
Wardell. I'm trolling. It's Wardell.
23.5 is really gettable for him, so I got to go more for this one.
Pierre, you went Karl Anthony Towns, 21.5 more on points.
Now, you mentioned the way I dress and being favorable for how I dress, right? But one thing the camera can't see.
Knicks socks.
I always see it funny when
Wow.
people spend a lot of money on socks.
So
that's a $20 pair of socks, or maybe more, $26.
$20 pair of socks.
Okay.
Because you got to do it like that, too. You got to roll it up to show somebody most
Also,
of the
gotta
time.
do that for the camera. Let me roll it up for the camera. Anyway, I told you I came up with a jingle. Cat 21.5. More. How do you like it?
I was like, yeah, why do I know that?
More. Yeah,
They don't
Cat
know
gonna do
about
his
that.
thing, man. They're going against the Grizzlies. When you go to a buffet, what you be seeing, Darrick?
Food.
So when Karl Anthony Towns go against this Memphis Grizzlies front court and center matchup, which is Jock Landale, all respect to Jock Landale because I rock with Jock Landale. What is Karl Anthony Towns gonna see?
Need him to be seeing a big plate of food.
Okay, well,
I
a
need
lot
him
of
to be-
different options,
Yeah,
right?
a lot of different options.
You like your food with condiments?
Yeah.
I think he do too. So he gonna eat and feast.
Where's Jock Landale from? Is he Australian? He
I
is
don't know, but he
Australian.
went to St. Mary's.
What is the best Australian dish, Darrick?
No idea.
Ah.
I'm not hip with my Aussie food
Okay.
Yet.
Yeah.
yet. Yeah.
You gotta get there.
Oh, it says on this, the number one thing is meat pie.
Oh,
So that's what Jock Landale is.
I know
for
you would
Karl
love a
Anthony
meat
Towns.
pie because you love meat.
I would love a meat pie.
Yeah, you's a meat guy. All type of meats on your plate. He like little meat, thick meat, thinly sliced meat,
Skinny
hot dog
meat.
meat, bratwurst meat. He like meat inside of buns.
Just can't get enough of that meat.
No.
Boy,
He's saying more.
more, baby.
Lastly, Darrick, you went more on John Morant points, 20.5 versus the Knicks.
More, baby. On this one, I'm saying that just because I think when you go to the Garden, it's just one of them atmospheres where I think Ja Morant will capitalize on that atmosphere and he will go out and perform at a Ja Morant type level that we would expect him. And he's due for a good game. He's been putting up a lot of stinkers lately.
you know, I wish my pick six could be what they have at the arena concessions because he would know. What you think they got at the Garden? Because we ain't been there in
I have
some years.
no idea.
When we
What
went,
would-
what did you get?
Nothing.
That's a lot.
That's a
found that,
fucking
yeah.
That's a
lie.
lot.
Are you kidding me?
That's a lot. You got something.
I don't remember.
I didn't say that.
Yeah,
you got
you can't
something.
say nothing. I know you caught a shirt.
I did catch a shirt. I think that's the only thing I had today.
That's so cap.
You ate the shirt.
Half of it at least.
Who got the best stadium food?
United Center.
That's just based on reps.
Yeah.
He's been in the most. He's probably seen every single restaurant in there. Okay, when we come back, we're going to talk about last night's games because we had a bunch of bangers. For those who haven't checked out DraftKings Pick 6 yet, there's an exclusive offer waiting for you. Right now, new DraftKings customers can play $5 to get $50 in Pick 6 credits. Be sure to check out DraftKings NBA Slice Picks, available every Tuesday and Friday until December 30th. They basically lower a player's stats to make it more likely to hit. All you have to do is download the Pick 6 app and use promo code ENJOY when you sign up. Pick 6 is available in most states, including Texas, California, and Missouri, so don't be afraid to get in on the action. Ride the upside with Pick 6. The NBA had this tweet that said last night there was 11 30-point scores, 6 games decided by 5 points or less, 4 go-ahead buckets in the final minute, 3 game winners / 3 game time shots as time expires, 2 triple-doubles, 2 overtimes, 1 franchise record for 3 points made by a player, a crazy night of NBA hoops. Woo! One of them nights, man.
The league don't even got Bron yet back. Yeah, we doing all this.
And you know what's crazy?
League is in good hands.
The viewership is actually doing really good right now without LeBron.
I didn't
You
think
saw that
you
report?
was locked
Yeah.
into that.
I did see that report.
What's the report? I haven't seen it.
That the numbers is the one good and we still haven't got LeBron. That's pretty much all what I saw.
You
They
don't
didn't
got
get
the actual
numbers.
numbers.
They did give the numbers.
Oh.
I will go find it while y'all talk about the different things you saw that has the numbers going up.
Well, I think one thing that we have is Cade Cunningham. I think Cade Cunningham has been a must-watch guy out in Detroit. I had said it on the Linear Show that amnesia is one of his biggest attributes, that he just has a next shot mentality and he don't care about missing 6 in a row. He's still going to take the next one. And he's going to take it with confidence, too. And last night we saw him take 40 shots, and it makes sense because, like, who else am I going to pass the ball to? Not to say his weapons are, like, incompetent or nothing.
Well,
but
yesterday
he
were
was missing
a lot. Yeah,
Asar, Tobias.
Yeah,
Isaiah Stewart,
yeah.
Karis LeVert.
The NBA is putting up crazy numbers. 92% up 92% year over year for nationally televised games and most views in over 15 years for opening week.
Amazing. And that's crazy to think that LeBron still ain't there.
I wonder how much of that is based on the fact that we have new partners now. So people are seeking out to see
That's true.
what the NBC team is doing, what the Amazon
Which
team
has
is
been
doing.
phenomenal.
It's been amazing.
I actually like it as a viewer.
And one of the things that Adam Silver was saying with all these different partners, and I'm not even sure I agree with it completely, because it is difficult to see all of these games because you need the
You need access to
you
it.
need access to it.
Yeah.
But because they are on different platforms, we have more nationally televised games than ever before. So I'm sure that probably plays a part. Because I think everybody has an Amazon subscription. So it's like, oh, it's a
Yeah.
basketball game on right now.
As a viewer too, I kind of like variety.
Seeing
so-
different people talk instead of the same people.
Yeah, I think that's one of the best things about the League Pass thing is like, for good or for worse, right? Because not everybody it's you tune into. But it's just it's good to hear different voices, different styles. Sometimes you're in the mood for the Hornets theatrics. Sometimes you're not.
Yeah.
Sometimes you're just not.
I feel like I'm always in the mood for the Hornets.
Well, I'm
commentary.
speaking not for me, but for some viewers.
Yeah,
I remember they
I'm
did
sure
the
it's not
Panthers
everybody
game.
cup of tea.
It was-
Yeah.
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 So
But getting back to that game, you said hearing different voices. One voice you're going to hear 100 times a week is Michael Grady. Michael Grady did this game. He's doing Timberwolves games. He does games for Amazon. That man is working. But no, it was a great game for Cade Cunningham. I don't care about the percentages. He came in clutch when it mattered the most, got his booty hurt, came out there, still almost dropped 50, and they closed out that
I just
game.
hope this ain't one of them things where the adrenaline carried him through, and then all of a sudden we see that he's out
Tailbone
for the next
injury
few
or something.
games, and I'm
It
just
might
like,
be.
damn, man.
But you know
'Cause
what? If he is, I'm okay with it because they did their work early.
Yeah.
That's what you
Yeah.
start off so hot for. Because these things are inevitable. You'd be delusional to think that your star player is going to be
He
able
just
to sit
a
there.
robot.
Yeah, playing
just-
back-to-backs with that many minutes, and he's just going to play all 82 games. This happens.
He
But
should probably rest next game.
yeah, this is what you do your work early for. This is the beginning of the season. They on a what streak?
I think it's like
7-game win streak. They're
7,
sitting at
yeah.
9-2 at the top of the.
Exactly. You don't need to push for
They got a
it.
2-game gap over the Knicks, so
Yeah.
he could rest the next game.
He
do
should,
they have-
100% rest the next
Who do they
game.
have the
Then-
next game too?
I think they got the Bulls.
Y'all, you want him to rest that game, don't you?
I think it makes sense for his body to rest next game.
Yeah. And if he get a block shot, keep it in bounds.
Keep it in bounds. That's the smartest thing you could do. Shout out to Dennis Jenkins
Yeah,
For real, though.
coming in on the two-way and having a 24-point performance, including the shot that went into overtime. They gave him the post-game interview, which I love, because it would be easy to get Cade Cunningham, who had a career
But he's
night
going
as
to do
well.
39 more.
Exactly.
Bro, Kay was too tired. He said, "Go ahead, take that from me."
He played 45
You got
minutes.
that one young fella. He older than Cade. That's always the funny thing to me about the NBA is like you can have a guy spend 4 years in college, get to the NBA, and you was one and done, but you got more NBA experience, but he's older than you.
Yeah.
It's like, this is my rook.
Let's see. He's 24. Kay Cunningham is definitely not 24. Oh, he is 24. Hold on. Who's older? September 25th, 2001. August. So he's almost a month older than Kay Cunningham.
But Cade, like, it's my young fella.
I don't know. Anytime I hear a birth year and it's in 2000, it still don't sound right to me.
Yeah, bro. That's the tangent. But I agree. I completely agree.
I love the one thing about the Cade Cunningham stuff that I think is hilarious is motherfuckers weren't fucking with Cade like that.
Yeah.
Not Cade, the hottest shit in the NBA. Man, fuck y'all.
Hey, it be like that.
It
Sometimes.
don't ever be like that.
gotta keep that
I'm
same
saying
energy
fuck
sometimes.
y'all.
I'm saying I'm with you.
I'm not against you. I'm just saying if they weren't with it,
Fuck y'all. That's exactly what I'm saying with you. I'm saying it with you.
All right, what does that stop though? Like if
I believe in gatekeeping when people go out of their way to not be with some shit. Now, if you ain't knowing you wasn't hip, that's a different thing. But I do think that there is value in being a part of something before it takes off. And it's funny enough that somebody...
that's funny because he is literally the first overall pick. So it's not like it was crazy to think he was going to be
Exactly.
good. He literally was the guy.
I had a dude comment on my video about the Pistons, like, nah, y'all stay over there. And I'm like, dumbass, stay over. First of all, stay over where? Stay over where? I'll come stomp all through Detroit, and they gon' rock with me.
He by himself on that shit.
Yeah, I am. Because Detroit, they rock with me, is what I'm saying. It just be funny when one person feel like, no, stay. Who are you the spokesman of?
That happened to me on Twitter on the Sunday.
Oh yeah,
I do the
fake
bear
Bears
down
fan.
thing.
That
I'm
was
like, well,
hilarious.
who the fuck is you?
Exactly. That's my point. It ain't that I'm saying we're gonna disrespect Detroit. I'm saying those are my cross the water.
No, I did
family.
that recently, bro. Joel had tweeted like something good about DeAndre Ayton. I think this week came off like a really big win. I was like, man, stay on that side.
Yeah, you did.
Stay on that side.
No, but if he ain't been with it, I get that. What I'm saying with the dude is I've been fucking with the Pistons because I've been fucking with Cade. So you can't tell me stay over there.
I can feel the stay on that side when it matters. Because, like, let Joel say something nice about Caleb Williams. I'm going to hit him with the stay on that side.
No,
too.
exactly.
Yeah.
Spencer Rattler over him?
Because he wasn't fucking with him.
Yeah.
No,
but
he
to
did say something good about, and I was like, shouldn't I have told him to stay over there?
Yeah, you probably should have.
Moran.
I'm finna text
Because
him.
he was at the game, right? Didn't he go
Yeah.
to the Bears game?
I think so.
He
Because
texted me saying he was in
made a
Chicago.
video on IG saying that the Bears finally got it right. They got their franchise QB.
Oh, man.
And Caleb Williams.
We've
and
been
they
saying
got,
it for just
He
a year.
did.
Yeah,
He
and
did.
he
He
talking
did.
about how good Ben Johnson was. And I was like, what?
Hey, Joel, I will never forget your week 6 rookie or your sophomore quarterback ranking where you had Spencer Rattler at 4 and Caleb Williams at 5. The motherfucker Spencer Rattler lost his job.
Yeah, he lost his job. Come on now.
And we love Spence.
Hey, we recording a podcast right now. Stay on that side. Don't say nothing positive about Cade. I hope Caleb. I hope you. I gotta redo it. I'm that type of voice memo guy.
Yeah, you can't talk your shit and be wrong.
Hey, I hope you had a safe, warm travel in Chicago, brother. You know, we appreciate you stopping in the city. I hope you had some thin crust pizza, not deep dish. But hey, me and the guys got something to say.
Stay on that side. We heard you talking about Jordan Love. Guess how many points he put up this week? 7. It's Caleb Williams, man. You had Spencer Rattler over him when it comes to these rookie or sophomore year. Damn, should I restart? These quarterback rankings, stay on that side, man. All right, that'll be good for him. There we go.
He finna post a video responding to y'all. Y'all know that,
You
right?
picked your side, motherfucker. It's he typing. I had to hurry up real quick.
I love that. Hey.
Shout out to our boys that
He
pick
picked
a
a
side.
side.
He
You
did
gotta
pick a
stay on
side.
that side.
But
Yeah,
yeah, I'm
pick
with
a side.
gatekeeping. I'm with gatekeeping. You know what?
Oh,
I got
man.
another thing. Y'all know my boy Max B home. I know. I'm probably annoying people with the Max B love, but you gotta understand. I became a Max B fan when I was in what, 8th, 7th grade. He was in jail from when I was a kid to I'm a grown ass man
What did
now.
he do? Actually, that's not important. Finish your story. Not important.
It is important because it's a part of the story.
He's rehabilitated, I'm assuming.
Yeah, but he orchestrated a robbery, and the robbery went wrong. So when it went wrong, they put him with that. So he had got 75 years.
God damn.
But what ended up happening was though he orchestrated it, which was wrong and why he still did time, his orchestration had nothing to do with the result of it. It was never to have somebody dying. And so he was able to get out or whatever. But yeah, Max B came home and somebody was on the town like, man, all these people trying to listen. And I'm a Max B day one. And I usually feel that way when it comes to Gatekeeper. But I'm like, man, fuck that. Let them listen. Get my boy streams up. He was just thinking he was about to spend his whole life in jail. He ended up getting out after 20-some years. It's been so long. Like I said, I was at Burr Ridge listening to Max B for like the first times. And now he out. And all the songs I've been listening to, I was like, yeah, 12. I'm grown.
Yeah.
I'm grown as hell. Some of them stuff he was talking about in the song, I didn't even know, couldn't even relate to. So it's like, hey, I ain't gatekeeping that. Go listen to Max B, get his streams up.
In my head?
Huh?
Never mind. It's a song. It's a Joey Badass song for whatever reason.
And you say something about Max B?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The wave gone. I want Max B on Teed Up.
Where were we going with this? Oh, Kay
Gatekeeping.
Cunningham.
Gatekeeping.
Yeah. Shout out to the Wizards though. This is a good game. Lose a game.
It's a good game for them. But again, I'm going to keep saying it. Shout out to CJ because they didn't do nothing wrong going with the hot hand. But boy, when they have these close games, I'll be wanting to see the young guys, try to make some shit.
CJ
shake.
got off to a slow start, but these last few games, he's been kind of turning up.
Could he be somebody that get traded? Could y'all see a team buying?
I'm like 50-50.
We're doing that episode today, and I was looking like the contracts and stuff. They have the bad contracts on the team between Chris Middleton and CJ McCollum. And I was trying to find other bad contracts throughout the association. It's hard to find them. It's really just them right now. I just don't know if a team is, even if it is on a 1-year rental or half a year rental, if they paying CJ $30 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's that $30 million tag that's kind of like.
And if you're the Wizards, you want something in return too.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Unless it's like take our bad contract with more years for this 1 year expiring. I don't even know who that could be though. Here's Emmanuel Quickly with 3 years left on his deal in a pick. But you're not dumping that if you're the Raptors. You just keep Emmanuel Quickly around. I don't know. So it seems like he'll probably stay on the team.
Yeah, he's probably just going to hit free agency next year and then have to see what his value is on the market at that point.
Go back to Portland with the Dame.
That'd be crazy.
That would be amazing.
Shout out to my Blazers. They fought hard. I tweeted how the Magic was kind of leaving that door open, and all we needed to do, it was a stretch where we would make a run and we couldn't make the proper 3-point looks we were getting, and then we ended up tying that game, taking the lead. The Jeremy Grant lob play was incredible.
Yeah,
we had some lob plays last night.
Yeah, we did.
The night of the lob. And shout out to Desmond Bane. Even as somebody that's obviously rooting for the Blazers in that standpoint, I was happy to see my guy Desmond Bane make that shot. And I was happy for the Magic because I do believe that is the type of shot that could ultimately save a season. Will it? We don't know. We see things like that happen all the time, and it end up just being a lucky shot on a lucky night, and the same issues happen. But I do want the Magic to figure something out because I do think it's a problem that is existing that's deeper than coaching. I know the first thing that teams and fan bases like to run to is the coach and hoping that can solve everything. But my fear for the Magic is maybe a little bit more deep-rooted than the coach.
Mm-hmm.
And I know that's something that a lot of Magic fans don't want to hear or kind of think about. But again, this is now 2 times in back-to-back years where we've seen guys with the reputation of being shooters and having the outside part of their game figured out now come to Orlando and look completely different in that sense. Or KCP, and even to a higher level now in a higher degree, Desmond Bane, who is shooting the lowest amount of threes he's ever took in his career, which is always crazy to me. It's one thing to make them, but you're not even taking the same amount.
Yeah.
You went from like 8 to 4. You chopped the threes in
This
half.
is a guy I thought would be taking at least like 10 threes. In this day, 10 threes a game is probably not out of the realm for a guy like Desmond Bane.
And he's playing with playmakers in Paolo and France, so I would think that's...
Well, I think that's part of the problem. Those dudes are not the playmakers that they need to be in order to generate the shots.
Yeah.
You see a lot of times he's actually...
playmaker for them.
Yeah, he'll touch the paint and kick it out. And it's just like, I don't know, a lot of their offenses feels like isolations or like take advantage of mismatches. And again, it can work for them because they have the talent to, but on a night-to-night basis, it just hasn't been consistent for them.
I think because it's also not a lot of outside shooting threats, it's easy for a team on a night-to-night basis in the regular season have the game plan of just run him off the line.
Yep.
Just run him off the line. I think last night in the fourth quarter, Jet Howard made a 3, and it was like 6 of 26. I'm like, damn, y'all only got 26 threes? But I shouldn't have been surprised because it's the Magic.
Y'all remember when Jonathan Isaac was the best minute-by-minute defender in the world?
Yeah.
He still got
I don't.
Hey,
the minister defense, man.
he playing like 4 minutes a game, it feels like. But he also just bad.
Mm-hmm.
He had a couple plays last night, but this
He was
is
on the
idea.
board. Yeah, he was mainly on the boards last night.
Yeah, it's an idea for more than just last night. But like at one point in time, he was like, "Yeah, man, them 20 John Isaac minutes, woo, y'all not gonna be able to score." And now it's just like, whatever, he exists.
He could still be intriguing if you were looking at him, because he does have them glimpses of like, yeah, he could still defend at a really high level.
Glimpses, though.
Glimpses.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
before he was
at this
doing
point
it.
in his career, with the money he's being made, he got to give you more than glimpses.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In the
there
early
seemed to
video
be
I did of them, of like 4 games of the season, the small portions of times where he was playing, I was like, nah.
He shouldn't touch the ball.
Yeah. It doesn't look good. I mean, the whole team just doesn't look good, genuinely. So
Yeah,
he just kind of sticks out like a sore thumb.
They were that
And a
Desmond
team that ain't
Bain.
look good. That's crazy.
They were that Desmond Bain shot away from getting a fucking hit piece video from me on Kenny for real.
And
Yeah.
that shot was crazy too.
It was.
Like, he
He
shot
was
that
0-5
with
at that point.
What was
like-
crazy? That shot at Donovan Mitchell shot.
Donovan Mitchell shot.
His
Donovan
shot.
Mitchell.
You think so? I think that Donovan Mitchell shot is nuts.
That
For
Donovan
him to
Even
be
though he
all
stepped on
5
balls.
and take a fading 3.
And he ran back to the corner.
But for Donovan
too.
Mitchell to get that offensive rebound, dribble it all the way out to the corner 3, Khalil Ware.
No, that's a
contesting-
crazier make, I'll say. But I can't believe that that's what the shot was for the
Oh,
Magic. is what I'm saying.
I'm thinking of what's a more difficult
Tougher?
shot.
Yeah,
tougher.
Donovan had the
Mitchell was
difficult
definitely
shot.
way more
But
tough.
both of them shots is difficult as hell.
Yeah, that's what I'm
But
saying.
you were saying the rebound, dribble out, that
Yeah.
is crazy.
Because both of them, in Desmond Bain, I felt like it was a little bit more because it was farther. You don't even have like your regular form on
But
that
he's
shot.
strong
You
as
just
hell.
throwing it. You just
know he's
throwing it.
strong
Up.
At least his was catch and shoot. Donovan's was off the dribble.
They lucky they got that damn rebound.
on the right side.
On the flip side, though, I feel like this was Shaden Sharp's like one of his best games of the season.
Yeah.
I think so too.
And I think a lot of it
on.
was just because he wasn't settling for a lot of difficult shots. He
Yeah.
was taking advantage again to the rim, and that's how he could have such a crazy efficient game. Like
Well, that's one thing everybody could do against the Magic. Get to the damn rim. And everybody just
But
gets right
he's
to
been
the
doing
basket.
that good all year long. But to Mike's point, one of the notes I have, because I got to talk about him and teed up, is he does settle. You know, I get it. He's that type of player, and that's some of his play style. But when you got a recipe for some success, boy, don't let them off the hook with those settled 3-point shots. He'll get it and isolate and jab and jab and jab and just pull. Nah, you bailing them out. They scared of you, and you can get to the free throw line.
Yeah.
Go ahead, take advantage of that.
Yeah, on the broadcast, they were like, last night it was Anthony Simons, today it's Shaden Sharp. Like, damn, yeah, Anthony Simons did cook their ass.
17 straight, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Simons gave him 20-something and a half.
Yeah.
He's that
Like,
type of guy.
That
He was a guy I thought they was gonna get actually.
I
for
did
a long
too.
time.
I mean, I remember when he was sitting, wasn't he sitting like courtside at one of they like
Yeah, because he's from
preseason
Florida or
games?
something like that.
Yeah. And it looked like the writing was on the wall when they get traded there.
We already mentioned the Donovan Mitchell shot, but I want to talk about that game at large because the Miami Heat, after the crazy shot that is Donovan Mitchell shot, Eric Spoelstra draws up the perfect play, or whoever, I think you said it might have been Quinn, draws up the perfect play, gets Wiggins on the lob, and they end up winning. And the Miami Heat just have been finding a way, and it's so refreshing to watch. And we already done the refreshing to watch thing for the Miami Heat, but it continues to be that because no Bam in this one, obviously, no Tyler Hero on this one, and they still are able to go against the Cavs, who did end up losing Darius Garland halfway through the game, but come out there and win in that fashion. I mean, their wins are good wins.
And it's impressive that they won a game where they gave up 20 offensive rebounds.
Damn, I didn't realize it was that high.
Yeah, so you don't expect a team that got 20 offensive rebounds to go out there and win a game.
They gave up 29 second chance points. Oh my
I'm
God.
still
Yeah,
thinking
they
about-
won that game.
That's nuts.
I'm
You
still
don't
thinking-
give up 29 second chance points and win.
26 offensive boards. Yikes.
I'm still-
26?
26.
Oh,
But a
damn.
win. Who
Yeah,
cares?
a win,
They
a
won.
win, yeah.
It was 0.4 seconds. And it's like, again, it was a great play. I just don't think there's many excuses of how you give that up.
Mhm.
I'd rather have somebody catch the ball fading away at the 3-point line and trying to get it off in 0.4
Yeah.
than to give up a lob.
Because the likelihood of them getting it off in time and accurately is very slim. 0.4 is very fast. Like, you need a
That's
trigger type
Derek
release.
Fisher, yeah.
Can I stop this and read this letter from the owner of the
Please
Of
do.
course. Whenever any Mavs news are welcome.
Letter to all Mavs fans. Dear Mavs family, on May 30th, 2024, the Mavericks won the Western Conference Championship. We came up short in NBA Finals, but we all agreed our future was bright. As fans of this franchise, you have every right to demand a commitment to success from us. No one associated with the Mavericks organization is happy with the start of what we all believe will be a promising season. You have high expectations for the Mavericks, and I share them with you. When the results don't meet expectations, it's my responsibility to act. I've made the decision to part ways with General Manager Nico Harrison. Though the majority of the 2025-26 season remains to be played, I know our players are deeply committed to a winning culture. The decision was critical to moving our franchise forward in a positive direction. I understand the profound impact these difficult last several months have had. Please know that I'm fully committed to the success of the Mavericks. Thank you for your support. Thank you for holding us accountable, and thank you for your passion and for your patience. You deserve transparency and a team that reflects your spirit. Our goal is to return to winning basketball to Dallas and win championships. Our family is committed to that mission and to continuing to invest in Dallas and the Mavericks' future. Please join me in continuing to cheer on our players and supporting all of those who work for the organization to make it the best it can be. Go Mavs.
Cool. I mean, I don't think it could get much better than that. Took accountability, saying that they mentioned the word Dallas more times than not, which is like, I guess, one of the big conspiracy theories about the Dumont families, that they would move the Mavericks out of Dallas, but he mentioned Dallas a ton. While you were reading that, I was thinking about it from the player's perspective who are actively on the roster. It does have to be some type of like mind games where your own fan base is not necessarily rooting for you because of something someone else did. This gives the players an opportunity to not have to hear those Fire Nico chats and the booing. It's like, hey, obviously nobody's going to be happy still because Luka Doncic is over in LA, but at least we can say, okay, this is our team. Let's root for them, and hopefully the next guy comes in and makes the right decisions and stuff. So good letter, all things considered.
So the arena probably hears extremely loud at the tip-off of this game.
Absolutely.
Do they play tonight, I guess is a question.
I
back
would
to
think
back?
so. They played last night.
I know back-to-backs be happening and shit.
Shout out to Coop, man. What do you have, 26?
He had a really good game.
His best game.
And I thought some of his best plays was literally just finding the extra man.
Play tomorrow. Cool.
Where he was kind of he was being the main facilitator for his team. And it's like, yeah, we didn't really expect, like, he shouldn't have to do that. But there is no denying that he is probably growing a lot from getting these reps as just like the main guy.
Oh, you could definitely
I
see
mean,
it.
he was always supposed to have that, but he's not supposed to be a point guard.
Yeah.
That shouldn't be his full responsibility to balance facilitating and scoring, because you want him to have a score first. But,
Yeah.
Last
night he was hitting them with that spin move. That spin move was deadly last night. They didn't have no answer for that.
Couple tip dunks or tip layups or whatever. Man, what were we talking about? Oh, Cavs versus Heat. There was a stretch at the end of regulation that I was like, this is the 2 minutes I needed from Evan Mobley. And it didn't matter, obviously, because they ended up losing still.
He had
but
that
like,
one big three.
he had a big three. He got a block, and then he hit another three.
Yes.
But they called timeout.
Yes.
And it didn't count. And that was the first time I've ever seen Evan Mobley show emotion on the court, like real emotion. Because he was pissed. He was wide open. He hit the shot.
And Sam Morril was pissed too.
And it was like, damn. And they
Y'all
still
know
lost.
Sam Morril took 16 shots. And
He
all
was pissed
16
because he
of them
missed
were
them
threes.
shots. He had some
No, I
shots
didn't
he should have definitely knocked down.
He had a shot.
Like, he had
in
good looks
regulation,
for himself. He knew he probably should have. That's
He
why
shot
he probably
5 for
was pissed.
16 in all 16. Shooting 16 threes is kind of wild.
That's a job.
What do you
Yeah,
think
it
the
is.
most threes ever attempted in a single game is?
Maybe like 20-ish.
I would say like mid to late 20s.
24.
I don't
Who
know.
did it?
LaMelo.
No, but that's funny though. No.
Steph.
James Harden.
No,
Steph
no.
or Dame?
No.
James?
No.
No.
But y'all hot. Obviously, it ain't going to be fucking Nick Claxton.
Ray
Shoot.
Allen?
No.
Man, I wouldn't take no 24 threes.
yeah, somebody from this generation.
100%.
Yeah.
We kind of talking about him in a way today with all the news.
Oh, Kyrie?
No, but his teammate,
Klay Thompson.
Klay Thompson.
Oh.
The game that he broke the record. You remember he went on a little cold streak. He was just shooting them shits, and then he ended up with 24 of them.
Okay.
Or was it 26? I'm just going off the top of my head. It was a lot.
That just seemed tiring.
Hey, what you train for though, right?
Yeah, no. He be making 100 in a row, so it probably ain't that hard.
Well, I just want to now y'all got me questioning whether or not I'm right.
About what?
About those 3-pointers that he attempted. The record is 24. It is 24.
And
that
it's
was
Klay Thompson.
against the Bulls, the game that he broke the record, 14 of them.
Bulls be giving up a lot of 3-point records.
Well, that was when Chandler Hutchison was playing 28 minutes a game for us, so give them a pass.
I was high on Chandler Hutchinson, too.
Because he looked like Scottie Pippen a little bit?
Maybe that was one.
Weren't you high on Denzel Valentine too?
He really was.
That was old me, though.
He says he's a better talent evaluator nowadays.
Denzel's shot was not a bad shot, by the way.
You crazy.
You just fucking talking. What's up with y'all and talking?
That's like top 3. Hey,
That shit is one of the most memorable moments from his career.
and it's not even, Adam Amin made it a lot worse, though.
Oh.
I love me some Adam Amin, but that call is so legendary.
Oh no!
Oh my goodness, Valentine. It's like, oh shit.
He did right.
Oh man. The Lakers got a 10-point win versus the Charlotte Hornets. Any notes from that game?
Took a while to get the separation, but when it did, it was good to see.
Well, Miles Bridges came out and he single-handedly tried to keep them in that game.
Yeah, he was
had
on his
15
thing,
points
man.
in the first quarter.
He ended with
Conklin
30
had a
something.
good day too. He flirted with a triple-double.
Conklin looks really good, man.
No, he does. He looks good. As
I think
a
he's
ball.
leading all rookies in
I think
points per
it's,
game right now.
It was to 150 points in like X amount of threes. Maybe it was like, I don't think it was 30 threes, but he was the first person to reach a certain milestone
Yeah,
in the first 10 games. So he's been hooping.
and also he looks pretty comfortable as a ball handler. Like when
Yeah.
he's handling
Same
the pick and
thing
roll
happened
and,
in Duke when Cooper Flag missed a few games.
he took over as
Took
like
some
the-
more responsibility.
Yeah,
and now
he looks really comfortable in that role too. Like he doesn't seem like he's learning anything. He seems like he's just comfortable in it.
45% from the field, 40% from three on 16.7 points per game and 3 assists per game. Pretty good numbers.
Yeah, no. Especially
Could
for a rookie.
he sneak and win Rookie of the Year?
He keeps this.
hey,
up.
him
Why
or
not?
Edgecombe could definitely do it.
Yeah.
Because he's now got over Edgecombe's point per game.
Don't even forget
efficiency.
Cedric Howard.
Yeah, no, he's a def. I picked him as one of my Rookie of the Year candidates when we did it at the beginning.
Can y'all name the top 10 rookies as far as points per game goes?
Cooper.
Cooper's 3.
Well, you already
VJ.
No Khan and VJ are 1 and 2.
and then
Cedric Howard.
He's number 4.
What about
Dylan Harper.
Dylan Harper's number 5.
Trey Johnson?
Trey Johnson's number 7.
Derek Queen.
Derek Queen is tied for 9.
Fierce.
Fears is number 6. I got 2 names left.
And
Not Ace. Ace can't be up there.
Nah, but he did get his
Nah.
first NBA start
he
yesterday.
did. Shout out to Ace.
Is it
One of these guys is undrafted.
Mm.
One of them was a 2nd-round pick.
hey, look at it. Look at him though.
Look at him.
Not lottery picks.
Not a lottery pick.
Not even a draft.
Not
pick.
Kalkbrenner, is it?
Cockburn is number 9, tied with Derek Queen.
Oh shit.
And then
Undrafted fella.
undrafted.
At least
Who
I
am I?
think he was. Undrafted.
You're not talking about.
Oh, sorry, not undrafted. 56 pick.
Oh,
So
then-
damn near undrafted, but did get his name called.
I don't know who is
I'm
it?
blanking.
Yeah, the 30-pointer earlier.
Oh, Will Richard?
Real Richard.
Yeah.
oh
There we go.
shit,
Yeah,
Will
yeah.
Richard. Yeah.
Will Richard. Yep.
There you go, Mikey.
Then you got Colin Murray Boyles, who's been really good in his limited amount of time so far. In his 20 minutes, he's averaging, I don't even know, 9 points per game. There we go.
I was saying, aren't you looking?
I was looking at it. But you know how it be. You get
Yeah.
lost in the numbers. I
Yeah.
ain't want to say how many shots he was
That's
attempting.
the time where you got to screen. You got to scroll out a little bit
Yeah,
so you can get the bigger picture.
Exactly. But no, Conklin been really good. Lakers got to win. They need it after getting their ass bust by Atlanta last.
Dyson
Welcome to
Daniels.
Atlanta where the players play.
Victor Wembanyama, 38, 12, 5 blocks, a steal, game winner.
Fourth quarter
Literally
takeover from
everything.
Vic.
Fourth quarter takeover. Third quarter, he had a total of 5 points in that quarter, 3 fouls in that quarter alone to turnover. Fourth quarter, 18 points, 5 rebounds. 3 for 3 from
Another
3.
reason why
Yeah.
NBA viewership is up is that dude right there.
Oh well, yeah. We didn't even mention him as one of the reasons why viewership was up. And also, I think teams are also adjusting. He's good. He's really good, but I think sometimes he puts his head downhill
Mhm.
and he gets to going and he can't stop because he's so damn big. So he just gets a lot of charges that way.
Let me hear that again.
He puts his head down and he get to going
Because
Can't
he's so
stop 'cause He's
big.
so damn big.
Got you. Got it.
You needed to hear that again.
I mean, I think you needed to hear what you just said again out your own mouth.
Oh,
He clearly didn't care.
I didn't care.
I've been really impressed with just like him having the ball as much as he does just at the top of the key or bringing it up. Whether he's making a play, like they really use his gravitation as just you can get other people open
He
shots.
told one of the best fourth quarter scorers a few years ago to stay over there.
Get your ass out of the way,
And
DeAndre.
Hey,
Oh, I'm
De'Aaron
sorry, not
Fox be looking
De'Aaron.
good too.
DeAndre
Yeah.
Fox.
DeAndre
That's
Fox.
crazy.
Yeah,
DeAndre
DeAndre
Fox.
Fox.
DeAndre Fox, man.
That's the evil twin.
It's gotta be.
No, but De'Aaron Fox is again. He's just like in his games back, he's starting to look like the D Fox we know. Just he can get to the rim anytime he wants with this team.
Yeah.
He gets it in bunches too.
Mhm.
At least in his first 2
forcing.
games.
He's not forcing the issue since he came back from the injury. He's kind of just staying within the flow of the team, and I like that about it.
So huge bounce back game from Wemby after the last couple. It wasn't as good as the first 5 or 6.
It's gonna be a little adjustment period too, because in those games, like he just seen different defensive looks where it's just again there's smalls on me, but there's bigs at the rim. He gonna find a way to be still just as effective.
Well, I don't think it's any coincidence that this is another breakout game when he was being guarded by 5 the whole time.
Yep.
I don't mind the scheme that Billy Donovan had because I thought it was good at forcing Vic to take jumpers versus being in the paint. But also he did look at Vucevic and like, yeah, this is an easy matchup.
What did you call him?
Who?
Vooch.
Vucevic.
No, what did you say he's being guarded by?
Food.
What else?
I thought you called him 5.
Oh no.
You did call him 5.
A5?
You
I thought you meant 5 like his jersey number.
Oh no. I wouldn't dare do that. Because I've been paying attention to jersey numbers this year.
So what? Okay, let's do a little quiz.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna start off easy and we're gonna build up, kind of how we did when they had the LeBron thing.
Yeah, let's do it.
Jaren Jackson.
He just changed to 8.
Okay.
Which is I don't like that number either. I'll keep the 13.
I like 13 too. OG Anunoby.
30.
9, 7, 0, 4.
You said what?
30.
What?
Isn't it 30? OG?
No.
No, it ain't
Nowhere
no 30.
fucking near 30. I should whip your ass how far you are.
Oh.
I have no idea.
8.
I went to every number 7. 8.
Cooper Flag.
32.
32.
Oh, you playing too with
Yeah.
team?
Dante DiVincenzo.
0.
Colin Murray Boyles.
Ooh.
27?
Fuck no. No.
Oh.
Oh wait, is it
9. No. 0.
17?
You're getting closer.
I have no idea on Colin Murray.
12.
18?
12.
Oh,
That feels right.
they did a countdown for
VJ
the rap-
Edgecombe.
0?
77.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh, it is
yeah.
77. He do wear that big ass.
Your numbers is kind of off right now, D-Mills.
It is.
27 is only like Jamal Murray and Vic Krejci. I wouldn't just casually guess. Hey, what number you at? 27? I feel like that's a fucking standout number. You know what I'm saying?
77 is too.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of like, what the fuck? You know what number Luka wear?
77.
Okay. You know what number Marcus Smart wear?
No.
He has a standout number too that I think
36.
36.
36? Oh.
What about? Let me test your Bulls players. What number does Io wear?
I was number 9.
No. What about Modest?
He's 14.
How about Giddey?
Not his age. Talking about his
Giddy's
jersey.
3.
How about Vooch?
9.
So how could Io be 9?
They just
Right.
share. It's like offense, defensive football.
They shared it.
Dalen Terry.
He just changed it this
Yeah,
year.
he did.
20.
No.
Oh, no, he changed it to
We just said
what
he changed
DeMar
it.
had, right?
Oh, okay.
You locked?
13.
Okay.
That might be wrong.
It might be.
I don't remember what DeMar wore.
He didn't change it to what DeMar wore. Io did.
Oh.
Oh yeah, no, I actually agree with.
I
that.
was
thought
just
you
going
were
along
right.
with-
I thought you
I
were
thought
right,
you
but no,
started
you're
off.
right. Io did change to his number,
Which was 11.
but Dalen did change. To.
Dalen changed it to 7.
Okay.
And
It's cool.
Isaac
His ass
Okoro
don't really
wears.
be playing.
He
0.
starts.
He's 0.
Oh, okay. So you be watching a little bit.
Is he 0?
No, Kobe White is 0.
Oh, duh. I'm bad with jersey numbers.
I
Yeah,
see.
we all are.
I
Well,
see.
not all. We are.
I
Me and
see.
you.
I see. Mike know. Mike, you be knowing.
That's a little bit.
What number Lou Dort wear?
5.
What number? Well, your ass is playing as the Thunder on 2K, so that was dumb. What about D'Lo?
Oh,
I couldn't tell you what he's wearing.
yeah. I'm assuming
30,
probably wear like.
33.
D'Angelo Russell wears 30.
I was assuming 1.
Has he
Or
ever
maybe
worn
a-
a double-digit
I
number?
was thinking 0. So
I would think it's 1.
It's 5.
5.
But you be off by not even like guards ain't. Maybe Steph and Trey Jones, but D'Angelo Russell I think has always been single digits 0, 1, 5. I don't think he's ever been 30. That's fucked up. That's when he know he got to get out. Either that or you playing for the Celtics.
What number Brody wear?
0.
No, it's like.
Oh,
what is
yeah,
it,
it's 18. 18, because
18.
you're 18.
Oh, 18.
What about Josh Minot?
5.
I I forget.
I can't get there either.
8. He's one of the few Celtics. I'm
Yeah, I
like,
was gonna say
you
it
Why
went in
you
there,
got the
got
good number?
Yeah, you went in there and got
It
you
could be a
good
weird
boy.
number because they got everybody number.
Anthony
time.
Simons. Oh, let me test you on this. Blazer Nation, I got you, Rip City.
Oh, that's gonna be tough.
Drew Holiday,
No idea.
Jeremy Grant,
23.
Donovan Clingan.
No idea.
Not even a guess.
Nah.
Tamani Kamara.
He's in the 30s. I don't remember which one though.
Not even a guess.
He's
32.
young Pippen. Young Pippen.
33.
Okay.
Okay.
Denny.
9.
Okay.
You are so close, brother. You are close on a lot
I'm
of
just
these.
gonna say, okay, I'm not even telling you what you're wrong or right.
It's single digits.
Yeah.
Oh.
I can't remember which one it is though.
You were close with whatever number you just gave.
8.
Shaden Sharp.
He got one of them weird
Stand
numbers.
Say
out.
it. Say it.
I don't know.
Oh, it sounded like you were
Yes.
He
gearing
got
your
one
way
of
to
them,
it.
It was like 20
Oh,
something.
never mind.
yeah.
You said I thought you,
17?
there you
Yes.
go.
17. I'm trying to think, is there who else that's fair? I ain't gonna ask you Robert Williams or no shit like that.
Dude, the amount of people that have tweeted me the Anthony Davis Photoshop on the Bulls is fucking nuts, bro.
I can't believe you don't know Jeremy Grant number. That's the one. You don't know Jeremy Grant's been on for
Is
years.
it 1?
No.
I don't know.
You said it outside.
This is a bad trade. Anthony Davis for Vucevic, Kobe White, Jalen Smith, a 2026 and a 2030.
Damn. Sign me up if I'm Dallas.
That's such a
I'll
bad
do that in my
picks.
rebuild video immediately.
2 picks.
Cooper Flag
Two
with
pick-
Kobe
and
White.
like 30, 2030? This motherfucker might have been
Yeah, he's going to be retired.
But he did say that he wanted to play for the Bulls late in his career.
He did.
Cooper Flag, Kobe White, and whatever pick you finna get, that's a nice little startup.
It is a very
I think
good
Kobe
startup.
White played good off of Cooper Flag.
I think he would too.
What if I just give you so no Kobe White at all?
I mean, he ain't untouchable, trust.
What if they do? It's based around that Kobe White and Anthony Davis, and then extra shit is the picks or whatever, protected here, second there, and sure.
I would
all right,
have to,
you give
Vucevic
up.
would have to be in it for financial
Oh, it
reasons.
has to be okay.
Because Kobe's
Yeah.
not making no money yet. He's making like
right.
14 million or something
Right.
crazy.
I'm
So
a little torn.
y'all know it's them together is the no. Vooch and White for Anthony Davis is the no.
I think for me, it's more so the picks.
I'm definitely against, because one of the trades said my boy Edwards sent me, because I literally tweeted, stop sending me that picture of Anthony Davis. I don't want to see it no more. He drew the trade that was Anthony Davis and Brandon Williams for Vooch, Zach Hollins, Ayo Dosunmu, and 3 firsts.
Dang.
And I said 3 picks?
Yeah, I don't
3
think Anthony
picks?
Davis. I don't think
Nah.
Anthony Davis is worth
2 of
3
them are
picks.
this season.
But you know the fans' job trades is always going to be a little too loaded on the picks. So just take 1 or 2 off.
Mhm.
It's the 2026. 'Cause in theory, if you get Anthony Davis, you're a playoff team. So 2026 may not mean nothing. It is the Portland 2026 that truly may not mean nothing.
Yeah.
And then a top 3 protector for next season, which you literally can't do, because if I'm giving you 2026, I can't give you 2027 as well. So let's assume it means 2028. That's
That
just a
Portland
lot.
pick has been hanging around for years.
It really, and it
hasn't
may
con-
never
It
convey.
hasn't conveyed
It
at
may
all.
never convey.
So what does it just disappear? What is it?
Sometimes it turns to 2 seconds. I'm not sure about this one specifically.
Oh.
It may just continue to get pushed down the line. The Blazers needed to convey so they can open up future picks to trade, though.
Oh.
So that's why I'm saying I'm a Blazer fan too, because everybody benefit if they make the postseason. We all do. Okay, I'm just gonna go back to last night's games. Y'all tell me if there's anything worth talking about in that game. We got the Timberwolves winning 120-113 against Utah Jazz.
Shout out Jaden McDaniels, just offensively this year.
I didn't watch a single second of this game. My apologies to my Keontae George people. Suns win 121-98 against the Pelicans.
Well, the Pelicans
That
ever
was
going
an
to
ass
decide to
whooping.
guard
Ass
Grayson Allen?
But the Pelicans, yeah, these are the wins that I like for the Suns. They're supposed to beat teams like this. They have had a really good start. I think I
Sitting
took the
at 6
over
and
for their
5.
wins on the
Yeah,
season. I
yeah.
thought they was going to be on the outskirts of the play-in, and it looked like they headed in the direction and could be a play-in
They
team.
definitely could.
You know, so
I need to. I still need to watch them live with Jalen Green.
yeah, for
I-
sure.
I
Oh,
waited the
man.
day
It
after
sucks that he
sometimes.
got to be
Yeah.
out for next 3 to 6 weeks with that. He re-aggravated his hamstring.
Oh, you ain't see that?
I did not see that.
Yeah.
Was that
Oh,
much
yeah.
time?
He came back that one game. He's gone for a while.
Yeah, he like
He
did
won't be
something
back
on
till
the
probably
baseline,
December.
and he ended up
Damn, bro.
limping. He just limped off the
Greatest.
court.
Being honest, he might be back at Christmas.
Yeah, Christmas or January 1st-ish. 3 to
Yeah.
6. God, man, I didn't know that. So, Get well soon.
Yeah, he couldn't walk at all, KB. This shit was bad.
Hawks win 105-102 against the Clippers.
I'm liking the Hawks, man. I'm liking the Hawks. They had a really good game against the Lakers without Trey or Jalen Johnson. They won last night against the Clippers without Trey. They slowly, surely kind of doing some things. We'll keep an eye on it. One game, Dyson Daniels looked really good against y'all. But then last night he kind of was,
He looked like a totally different player against us. They almost put up 70 points and a half.
He was scoring, facilitating. He was being the best version of Dyson Daniels in that game. So if they can get some more of that, that would be good. They also missing a kill now. They kind of getting bit by that injury bug.
Yeah.
So
shout out my boy Keaton. He be doing his thing.
Hey, he really does. He played really good against y'all.
Mm-hmm.
And well, they all did, but
Bucks win 116-114 against the Mavs. I'm not sure if we went over this game yet.
Got the Cooper flag though. He went against Giannis and the Bucks, and he looked really good. And like even that last play where he iced the game, well, he ain't iced the game because they ended up losing. But when he ended up hitting that spin move and he went at Giannis at the rim, I'm like, damn, he actually Cooper flag got it. His spin move deadly.
Mm-hmm. I seen somebody was tweeting out how like the refs aren't taking care of our stars, something like that, because Giannis was getting beat up and they weren't calling fouls on it. It's like,
well, it was that one play where he went to the basket and he tried to lay it up, and I think maybe Gaffer hit his hand and he ended up missing the layup and they didn't call it.
Mm-hmm.
So
there's nothing you could take away from Giannis, but like. It's just he's one of the hardest players to officiate because he gets hit every time he's.
And he's also initiating the contact.
He's getting hit every time. Again, it's a physical. It's just a physical game when he's in the game, bro.
I don't like players who want to play physical, but want to bitch about calls. Giannis ain't he ain't like that. But I hate guys who do that. Like Luka want to play physical, but he don't want to receive no physicality. He just want to dish it all. Like I hate that type of stuff.
That's all for the games last night. We do got a couple updates that may not mean nothing, but I'll read it anyway just in case. The Kings are reportedly gearing towards a full rebuild and plan to explore trades for Zach LaVine, Domantas Sabonis, and DeMar DeRozan.
That should be. I mean, we're going to talk about the trades, and Zach LaVine was one of the top guys on my list.
Let's do it. Let's get into that now, there.
Mm-hmm.
I just think Zach LaVine is just a hard guy to trade.
Yeah.
When you talk about contractually, it's just a lot of pieces that the other team has to give up in order to get him.
Especially knowing that he will take that player option next year as well.
How much is it at?
$47 million, if I'm not mistaken.
So yeah, realistically, I think Zach is probably gonna stay in Sacramento.
This is why I'm so just torn between it, because $47 million is a lot of money, but also it's not the most amount of money that a player can like that. That's the.
I mean, at the time he signed it, that was the most amount of money he could get.
There's third options making that type of money in the league. You know what I'm saying? So,
but also when you look at contending teams, they want to keep their core guys.
The fear of the apron as well, because in order to get him, you have to trade up that contract. So if you are a Cavs, which I'm just saying because that's a contender team, it will cost you DeAndre Hunter. It will cost you so many different players that you want to be if you're gonna trade for Zach LaVine.
Yeah, and
I just don't see
what
him
makes it
moved.
interesting is just this man. The man averages 25.
He's a hooper. He's a hooper, bro.
There's not a team that I'm looking at, and again, we talk about his defensive deficiencies, but offensively, he's helping every team in the league.
Yeah, unfortunately though, with Zach, when it comes to making a trade, I can't separate the contract from the player. And when you talk about Zach LaVine as a player, I could definitely separate the contract from who he is as a player. I don't think
I
Zach.
thought you just said you could.
I'm talking about trading. When I talk about trading him.
Right, when you talk about Zach LaVine, you don't think about the contract. When you talk about trading him, you have to.
Okay.
Yeah, you have to think about the contract.
Yeah.
Because unfortunately, I'm not good in my roster to trade for Zach LaVine.
The only thing I can think of, and it's
you don't gut your roster. Absolutely not.
Zach LaVine don't even fit here. But the Terry Rozier contract stuff is still interesting. It's like $28 million that's just sitting there. I wonder if it's just truly dead money, or can the Miami Heat use that to acquire somebody? They did get some type of exception, if I'm not mistaken.
That would have been dope if they ain't had Norman Powell.
Right, exactly. Yeah, that's why the fit don't work. But if they use that to go get somebody else of need, I don't even know what position. They playing so well, I don't even know what necessarily they need to improve on.
Yeah, because when you think about places for Zach.
I got a place.
I'm here.
The Toronto Raptors.
I always look at them too because they do have contracts they can.
Yeah,
stack
they
up.
definitely got contracts. That's one thing
quickly.
Toronto got.
I would definitely be happy with parting ways with
Raptor
quickly.
fans, I ain't here to piss y'all off if y'all love these guys, and I ain't here to offend those guys. But I have not liked any of the trio of Grady Dick, Jacoby Walter, or Ochai Agbaji. And I remember a few of y'all, or a couple of y'all on this couch is high on OG.
I say he a player I like.
I remember
he
back
good
when he
looking.
got traded, and for Kelly Olynyk, and motherfuckers like, man,
Not just
yo,
Kelly
I
Olynyk.
like
They gave
him.
him a pick in that trade.
and
I
motherfuckers
liked
like,
him
man,
on the Jazz too.
huh?
He was one of my guys on the Jazz too. I just think he's a quality role player.
Shit.
For them, they got
Last year,
17
Grady Dick
billion
was
wings.
pretty good, but
He was. I'm not saying these guys ain't good. I'm
Yeah.
just saying based off, because we came into the season like, man, can these three guys? You look up in these games, Ingram, Barnes, and RJ be hooping together.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I'll get some rebounds here. I'll throw it to you over here. Throw it to you over there. Now, for the season-long stretch, will it be sustainable, and can they play off of each other smoothly enough? I don't know. But if I could take RJ Barrett and some other shit to go get Zach LaVine, and you talking about him spotting up off of a Scotty Barnes or Brandon Ingram, it's going to be a lot more. But, I understand people love RJ Barrett too, especially at home in Canada. And he has been having a really good start to the year. But, yeah, man, I feel like they could make a move.
I mean, yeah, you got most of the money there with Quickly's contract. Quickly's at like
Yeah, I was just thinking
33,
about in order to
32.
do that, that leaves them with just like Jamal Shed as a point guard, but also they don't play quickly truly as a point guard in a lot of cases,
Yeah.
so maybe it don't matter.
Yeah, because they have a lot of guys that can do
Scotty
it. Like
Barnes and
Scotty
Ingram.
Barnes and Brandon Ingram are your primary ball handlers.
I don't know. I'm starting to be completely turned off by the by committee point guard shit. The more we watch certain teams,
Certain teams, yeah. I wouldn't mind theirs because Scotty Barnes always projected to me. And like you said, Emmanuel quickly ain't doing that anyway.
Mhm.
And then you get like,
But yeah,
better
the
version of
Timberwolves
him.
need to go get a fucking point guard for sure. The Mavericks need a point guard for sure.
I think about the other guys. Again, we mentioned kind of Keon Ellis. I think Malik Monk should be. Some team could trade for Malik Monk. They just got so much stuff going on around there in Sacramento. I would be just looking to see what I can get back for these guys.
yeah, I agree. I think Keon Ellis, if I'm a contending team or even like a young team that just wants some sort of identity, like a guy to come in there and be tough and gritty, I think Keon Ellis would be somebody I would definitely look into. Like, for instance, if like the Magic was for some reason, I know that he probably won't be a guy, but I think Keon Ellis could come off their bench and give them some sort of punch.
over Tyus Jones.
Yeah. Because like defensively,
Definitely
he's such a good defender that like I think he could just give them that type of identity.
And
And they struggling defensively.
I say this too because I really like Keon Ellis as a defender. He is not a guy that you just put on the best players. He's smaller than a lot of other players or like a lot of other defenders. He can get in foul trouble super easily.
Yeah.
And again, the Kings, they weren't playing much defense, so it's a lot of pressure on him. But I think he elevates as a defender if he's playing
The second
the
best player.
second
Yeah.
defender or this
I think
off-ball
that's
defender.
I think
you know
it's a
what I'm
lot of
saying?
guys like that,
Yeah.
to be honest with you.
I mean, I also would like the Magic to probably call in and see what Gafford's value. I did say Magic, right?
Mhm.
I would love to see them call on Gafford, see what Gafford's value is at.
I had a
I
Gafford
think-
spot too.
I think Gafford would be perfect for what the Orlando Magic need when you talk about a rim protector, rebounder, shot blocker. He could bring that, and I think he's a much bigger body than Wendell.
I was thinking Dane Gafford to Boston.
They've
Yeah,
wanted
yeah.
him. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be mad at that.
You
Also
like Luka
wonder-
Garza?
Good screen setter. Now the man's Kata's like on-off numbers are insane. I was looking at him yesterday
In a bad way or a good way?
in a good way.
Oh yeah.
Like team just and some of the stats is like teams are shooting 20% from three when he's out there. Obviously he ain't doing that, so it's like partially luck involved. But like his numbers look kind of insane. It's like, do we even need a center? The answer is probably yeah. Still, yeah.
Well, yeah. This is a bridge year, so he could probably definitely.
Especially if you can get a not that like relatively cheap. Tatum come back eventually next season or whatever, and be like, oh, now Daniel Gafford's our starting center for the next run. Because it ain't like Daniel Gafford's super expensive right now.
Yeah, no, that's kind of why I would like the Magic to try to see if they can. 'Cause I think he would be a nice little upgrade from Wendell.
Yeah, I ain't mad at that one. I had Anthony Davis on my list before the whole Nico thing broke. Like when we were talking about what today's show was going to be about.
I think it's the Bulls.
It was the Bulls beforehand.
I'm trying to look to
What
see
is
of
the
another.
idea?
I did a video yesterday, like anticipating the Nico Harrison fire. I didn't think it was going to happen in 24 hours, where I became the GM on 2K of the Dallas Mavericks, and I traded everybody not named Cooper Flagg, and I traded Anthony Davis to Chicago. But I ain't give up the stuff that we was just mentioning about them draft picks or Kobe White. It was a 2K ass trade
Mhm.
I think Anthony Davis trade is just hard to gauge strictly just because it's $54 million.
and injury history.
Yeah, and injury
Yeah.
history. So it's like,
You remember when he was going to get
Send his
traded
ass
to
to the
Boston?
Spurs, man.
And his dad was like, he ain't playing in no
that
Boston.
sound like a cheat code.
Yeah.
Because I think about him there, but again, he's making so much money, it don't make sense.
Y'all have anything for the Pistons? I think the Pistons are a team that we've talked about over the last week or so.
Yeah,
about
Jaren
potentially
was the
doing
one I
something.
had.
Jaren is the one you mentioned.
I wanna
Obviously,
be-
Larry Marketing is one I mentioned for a
Yeah.
long time. But now I'm kind of looking at Jazz like, do you even need to trade Larry Marketing in a way?
No.
If you believe that Keontae George continues to get better and maybe one day flirts with an all-star appearance,
Yeah.
and you already are a team that's going to finish bottom whatever, so you might have another top 5 pick or so, what's to say that you ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, more so for them is creation. Malik Monk will be a good pick.
You talking about Pistons?
For the
Yeah, for the
Pistons?
Pistons,
Yeah, I
yeah.
like Malik Monk there.
Malik Monk coming off the bench for the Pistons, I think would be really good for them.
The only thing I think about with them is just it's still kind of playing out what's going to happen with Jaden Ivey. I mean, he's going to return.
You know
So,
what's
like-
funny? I was thinking when I'm watching their games, I'm like,
They need
I-
Jaden Ivey.
no.
Oh.
Well, no, in a way, I'm like, I really like Duncan Robinson starting with this unit. Like,
Mhm.
I think he fits perfectly as a starter. And I think once Tobias come back, having Tobias at the 4 and having Beef Stew and Jaden Ivey come off the bench might not be a bad little thing that they could do. Because I think Duncan Robinson plays so well off Cade as an off-ball shooter and a movement shooter that, like, he just provides so much more spacing than Jaden Ivey does.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not a bad thought. Because at the end of the day, I think it's more about closing games versus starting games.
Yeah.
And I would assume that Jaden Ivey would get more closing minutes than Duncan Robinson. But if Duncan Robinson got 4 made threes, we probably keep him on the court in those
Yeah.
situations. Obviously, Star Thompson's going to play,
Yeah.
start when he's back.
Yeah.
And then Duran is like, those are the 3 staples. The rest, like even though Tobias is like the vet there, I can't say that when Tobias come back, he should automatically just be the starting power forward of this team because
Yeah.
Beef Stew has been so fucking good.
Yes.
That's what I told. That's what I had said when we first saw it. Like y'all was like, Bias probably compliment better, which I don't think y'all wrong. But man,
Yeah.
he Isaiah Stewart be doing his thing.
Mhm.
Yeah,
He
they got a lot
really
of
is.
options with the starting lineup once everybody is fully healthy. So
I said it on I said on Small Ball that like Isaiah Stewart real life is like top 10 big man defenders in the league without getting no blocks, just good using his body to stop drives.
You gotta remember the fear intimidation
He
too.
does got the
I be
intimidator
telling you the
badge.
same thing. Stop all that
intimidator.
jumping, man. Just raise your hands up.
Yeah, he's
Stop
really
all that
good.
damn jumping.
Really good.
Y'all ain't got no more trade people. What about Trey Murphy, Herb Jones?
you know, I was in favor.
Pelicans can't keep everything.
They
No,
can't.
I was in favor of the Pelicans just kind of just blowing everything up.
They
I
can't do
mean-
that either though, because Zion. I don't even know what you trade. Are we gonna see Zion and LaMelo and Kawhi play again this year? Or Anthony Davis?
I had, originally when the Zion had sat down, I knew they was on a back-to-back, and I thought he was just sitting, but then he hasn't played since then. So like,
Crazy.
I don't know what has there been an update on what's wrong with Zion?
They said he's gonna miss some time, is what Tyronn Lue said. He's gonna miss quite some time, is the exact
Willie
quote.
Green. Tyronn Lue can't say that about somebody.
No, I'm
Ain't
talking about
on the
Kawhi.
team. Oh, I
No.
thought you said we
Oh,
talking
we
about
was talking
Zion.
about Zion.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm talking about Kawhi.
Oh
Okay.
no, I know Kawhi is because he had rolled his ankle late in that game.
Yeah, he just tried to lace him up, play through it, and it was like, nah, he need more
Yeah,
time than
but
that.
let's see what is Zion's injury.
Why you like somebody look up LaMelo shit too? LaMelo's
It
always
said
the-
leg or
But
ankle.
what could that possibly mean for LaMelo?
Zion has a strained left hamstring,
Oh yeah,
and-
And I don't be
hammies
feeling
are-
good about them hammies at all.
and he is
Especially not for Zion.
supposed to be out 7 to 10 days.
Last time he was out 7 to 10 days, he was out for the rest of the season. So I guess we'll wait and see.
For
Like
LaMelo,
ankle
it says-
impingement.
yeah,
For LaMelo,
Say it again.
Ankle.
impingement.
Yeah,
what is it?
Impingement.
I've never heard of that injury.
let's find out.
Yeah, please look up impingement for me, because that could be either really good or really
Oh,
bad.
it's a
I could.
syndrome. Impingement refers to a condition where soft tissues such as tendons become pinched or compressed between 2 bony structures. This typically occurs in the shoulder joint, known as shoulder impingement syndrome. Causes overuse of shoulder, especially repetitive overhead movements, trauma or injury to the shoulder, bone spurs, or other structural abnormalities,
So his ankles are like being overworked.
inflammation.
He's always dealing with an ankle injury, so it kind of makes sense.
Yeah, that's crazy. He has
Treatment, rest, avoiding activities, anti-inflammatory medications, physical therapy to strengthen the shoulder. We're just going to say ankle, though.
ankle. Yeah.
In severe cases, surgery may be necessary to remove bone spurs or repair damaged tendons.
Well, let's hope we don't get that for LaMelo. We don't need another.
It's kind
ankle
of
surgery.
unfortunate, man, because Brandon Miller and him really ain't been able to play together, bro. And
Yeah.
they just legit both keep getting hurt. And Brandon Miller's young, he's still, but this has been a thing with LaMelo for like the last 6 or 7 years.
Yeah, I
Luckily for them, they finally have a draft class that they may be so invested into
All of their guys are good right
that
now.
they're no longer hung up on
On LaMelo. Yeah.
It's like if we feel like this is worth investing into, we move on. Because the last few drafts, like the Salon, you kind of like, no,
Hey, man.
we're going to be patient
Can
for
I
you.
tell you, he had a double-double in G League, 12 points, 13 rebounds, and Hornets fans were tweeting at me like, see? And I'm like, bro, 12 points in the G League is nuts.
Yeah, that's actually really bad.
That's not.
Didn't
You're supposed
Bronny
to go
come in
there
and
and,
have like 30?
stand out.
No, Dyson Nix had 44 in the
Yeah.
like in the game that was just the day before.
I am infatuated with that level of fandom to where like there is nothing that you can hear or see and be like, oh, I can see where that's coming from, or I understand that.
Yeah.
It's like, see,
And we definitely not rooting for his downfall, but you using that as an example that he's good is crazy.
kind of cements the
Yeah.
point.
Did y'all see LeBron's going to be practicing with the G League soon?
I did
Yep.
see that.
I would love to see the footage of that.
Wow.
I don't know. You never see LeBron go against like subpar talent.
Dang, that's what they are to you?
To him, yeah.
Oh, to him, yeah. To him, you're right.
He
But-
might not even be doing shit, just going, like getting the,
Rehabbing and just
Yeah,
running.
get some cardio
running.
in.
it's like when Derek Jeter would go return from his rehab with AA. Yeah, like he down there trying to crack bombs. Oh, I'm finna hit 5 home runs in this game. It's just kind of,
It is funny when that occasionally happens where a pitcher is like working his way through and he played a double A.
17 strikeouts.
Yeah, it's just levels to this. It's just levels to. I like when players get go down to the G League and they recall the same day.
Mhm.
Like,
Yeah, that happened to
just went
Robert.
practice.
That happened to Robert
Yeah,
Williams.
he
He's
just
going
went
back
to
and forth,
practice.
back and forth.
Robert Williams hit a 3 yesterday.
He
Like a
did.
good 3.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, that looked fluid. How many threes do you think he hit before that in his whole career?
None.
No, he hit
Literally
both.
one. Literally one.
With the
One.
last
Last year he had 1
yeah, I'm
three.
gonna say it had to be with them because
It's
I don't
like-
remember seeing him doing with the Celtics, but I know he shot.
That's how I felt when Jackson Hayes hit a 3.
But you remember Jackson Hayes used to actually shoot 3 or try to shoot 3.
Yeah, he
But I
did.
ain't seen him shoot one in so like not even look.
And it was cash.
Well,
Like, I'm
wasn't
talking
we
about-
supposed to interview him? And he has like a crazy background. Like his mom was all-time leading scorer at their school or in their state.
I remember that a little bit
Yeah.
vaguely, yeah. Like
This
he
is-
came
this is
from a
back in the
basketball
Almighty
family.
Baller days.
No,
'Cause I
this
don't
is
remember this.
House of Highlights days. This is like
Oh.
Taco Fall. When we interviewed Taco Fall, Jackson Hayes was supposed to be like
Oh
one
wow,
of
I
the
don't
best.
remember that. How do you remember that? You weren't even there.
He was. He
That was
wasn't
me.
Oh,
there.
you weren't there. Oh yeah, because you were looking at Taco Fall. I remember that.
Yeah.
That's still your picture on my phone.
Taco Fall was big as hell on that set.
He would
He
know.
was.
Mike
Another
would
guy
know. He
like
was
I've been
getting a
thinking
good
about
look.
that could have some like trade value. Obi Toppin. Like if y'all the Pacers, would you be open to exploring
Yeah,
trading him?
Jarris
if-
Walker has been
Jarris
nice.
Walker's been pretty nice.
That's a name I
Yeah.
haven't thought about in trade. But yeah, I think you make a good point.
My question
He
is,
could
who
be valuable.
trades for him?
Yeah. I
He
think my
said,
so
yeah.
it wasn't who trades for him because I could see him like. Again, I think he'd be cool on the Heat. The Heat do have a lot of front court, so it's like where does he get his minutes? Honestly, he could be a late. Like I talk about a lot of players, he could be really a good fit for Luka Doncic. I'm being dead ass. Like as
I
a
know
person
you're
who
being
could-
serious, and that's
he's
the
a
problem.
transition player. Like he's a transition
How do
player.
you get there? Do you think? Or you haven't thought that far?
I haven't thought that. I'm
You
just
just want to
asking
see
him.
him in the jersey.
Just anywhere, honestly. I mean, the Pacers, they having like this little bridge year or whatever. There's got to be ways you try to explore to get a little bit better in this time. My thing is, what do you bring back? Like, what do you want of value for
Sure.
Obi Toppin?
Definitely, probably flexibility of some sort.
Yeah, an expiring contract probably.
Mhm.
A draft pick.
Oh, you lost me for a sec.
You can get a second round.
No, I'm sure he can.
Oh.
But I was
Yeah.
like, ooh, Zach Collins is expiring contract.
Mhm.
The money probably makes sense right there. But no,
But that's why I
want
asked
real
who
value.
wants him,
Yeah, they
though.
want real
You
value.
know,
Yeah.
who was willing to give up that stuff?
I mean, I really want to see PJ Washington in a different situation.
yeah, I do too.
Just think he thrives in a winning environment.
Same.
Like we saw him with the Mavs when he was on that run when he couldn't miss a corner 3. Like
In that
I want to
particular
see that
series.
version. I want to see that version
yeah.
of him again. I don't know if the Nuggets can make that move. They
Would
would
they
be an
want to?
interesting destination. I would like him coming off of their bench.
Mhm.
Damn, how much did they
Ano-
need?
Another name.
I just think he would play well off of Jokic and Jamal Murray.
What they giving up? You got to give to get.
Zeke Naji. Look.
I'd trade Bruce Brown again.
Damn.
Sorry.
He just got back, man. That's his home.
Damn.
And
Again.
it's a minimum contract too. So
He
you
said
really not
again.
trading him.
Yeah.
You just doing some. You just don't want him at that point.
You
I
say
think-
another name, Mike?
Yeah. Again, it's Miles Bridges. But like he's got a pretty favorable contract. Like I think he's at 25, and then next year it dips down to like 22.
Mm.
So he could be a name that people are looking
I've
at.
always liked the idea of him
Hey.
on the Cavs for whatever reason.
Really? I was just gonna say he's destined to just be a Hornet forever.
True, that too.
I don't know. He be giving like 20-point games. He's had a lot of just like big scoring games.
Somebody got to score.
I was about to say on those teams we talking about, he probably ain't doing that.
He probably the key, like a real like one of the kings of points per game on non-playoff teams.
Yeah.
Him and Larry Martinez, just those are our guys, man. But no, I see what you mean. He's obviously very talented.
Yeah.
Could he swing a playoff series?
That we just
It's
don't
just
know.
hard to see
I
because
just
you
feel
ain't
like
never
we
seen
don't
him.
know.
You ain't
don't
never
know,
seen
right?
him do it before.
Because that money matches up perfectly with Terry Rozier. Throwing in a little compensation here or there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wonder, can they trade that contract?
Terry Rozier's?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
It would feel weird if they just had to stay on there though. If he's not literally able to play.
Well, I
for
know
them.
they made a petition to go to the league office to
Yeah.
do something about the
Because
contract.
I think they said they still have to pay them.
They do.
So
Well, I don't remember that part.
I forget
I
if they
remember I
said
saw
it
a
was a
report that
paid
said
leave or
that his
unpaid
money was
leave.
still guaranteed. Like they
On
still,
your salary books.
yeah, like they
is what
still
you
had to
mean.
pay him. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, they made a whole thing about, hey, he was already being investigated before we traded for him. Nobody told us. If we knew that he was being investigated, we obviously wouldn't trade for him because he'd be dead money.
Yeah.
So they made that pitch to the NBA. I don't know if the NBA is going to receive it and accept it. But it's a really good pitch because, yeah, he's being investigated for stuff that was in the Hornets.
Yeah, he was been against what 4 years. So yeah, that's at that point it's kind of like
And that trade is so crazy because it locked up their draft capital.
yeah,
They can't make a trade for picks because they gave up that pick.
yeah.
So it's a weird spot to
That's
be
gotta
in.
be crazy.
Y'all
to
let
keep-
me trade for him, and y'all knew this was happening.
Yeah, no, that's kind of messed up when you think about
To be
it.
getting investigated privately for 4 years seems like such a violate. You probably feel like, damn.
They've been tapping my phones.
Like I've been getting investigated
That's
for
how they
4
on,
years.
they on you.
You don't even know. They just been tallying up all of them Target gift cards.
Oh,
Yeah.
true. Imagine
Man.
if I would have hammered like Grayson Allen 9 threes last night, and I would have got flagged.
What, that would be like plus 1,500. But even that's not bad because
He got to make.
he got to make them.
Yeah.
Now, if you were hammering him to score 0 points and he walk out with an ankle 6 minutes in,
I seen somebody put money on Bronny assists against who was it?
The
I
Hawks?
f- It might have been the game before that.
the Trailblazers game, he actually played well.
I think so. When he had the 6 assists, somebody had 6 assists talking about some big explanation. Austin Reeves, how he usually get. I'm like,
And
man,
investigate me.
you might have to investigate. I want to know how many people took Bronny assists that night.
The fact that Bronny's on the board is crazy to me. I don't care
Yeah.
who missing time.
Like when you said Chris Paul was on the board, I'm like, huh?
Yeah, but remember that was one game that night, right?
Yeah.
So they kind of just needed bodies on
True.
the board. And James Harden missed that game too. So it was like Chris Paul
Oh
will
yeah,
start
Chris
maybe.
Paul might play.
So yeah, it was shout out
Easy
to
under.
easy less. Any other trades?
That's
Oh.
it for me.
Yeah.
I think we'll have more as the weeks go by. I think what's the deadline? December 13th, 15th.
15th is when people open up to get traded. Did Joel ever reply?
He did, but he sent like a voice memo.
Oh.
I don't know if you play that because I don't know.
Nah, yeah, it's long and stuff too.
It's
I
long?
figured that would be. Was it like 3 minutes?
Oh, it ain't that long. It's actually a minute.
Okay, that's
Two
not
voice
that bad.
memos, 24 and 40.
That's not too bad.
Hmm.
Um,
Shout out
all
to
right.
Joel.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be the guy to do it.
It's been a great episode of Numbers on the Board. When we going to be back? Thursday? We'll see y'all Thursday.
We'll be back Thursday. Teed up is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday. You know where to find us.
Let's get teed up.
Peace. We love y'all. We out.